Jared Goes to the Movies is a free podcast made possible by Rich's lack of a social life, as well as our amazing supporters. For as little as $1 a month, you can access tons of extra content each week. Visit jaredgoestothemovies.com and click Support Us. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jarrett Reddick, and this is a podcast. Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
I always wondered why nobody did it before me. I mean, all those comic books, movies, TV shows. You'd think the one eccentric loner would have made himself a costume. I mean, is everyday life really so exciting? Are schools and offices so thrilling that I'm the only one who ever fantasized about this? Come on, be honest with yourself. At some point in our lives, we all wanted to be a superhero.
That's not me, by the way. That's some Armenian guy with a history of mental health problems. Who am I? I'm kick-ass.
Kick-ass. Kick-ass. Hey, everybody, my name is Jarrett. This is a podcast. It's called Jarrett Goes to the Movies. And, holy crap. What an intro we had to tonight's show. We were, actually, it's kind of a fucking crazy situation. I take the kid to karate. I come back. My wife's doing Ryan the assistant's hair, Ryan the intern on the show, right? Mm-hmm. Ryan the intern's hair in the kitchen. Next thing you know, it sounds like somebody throws a rock at the house.
Again.
Then it sounded like we were on a driving range and our house was in the middle of it and there were 12,000 golfers. And I looked outside and it looked like that too. Holy shit, we got pounded. Our cars are fucked. The roof has to be fucked. It's nuts. So if you follow any of my stuff on the socials, I put a little video out there. That's fucking real. It's pretty nuts.
So what do you just get it fixed? Your car?
The car, yeah. It's insurance. I mean, you have car insurance, you have house insurance, and I mean, dude, it's gonna be crazy now. This is the fucking greatest advertisement for the Ring doorbell of all time, because combing the streets within the next week will be people like right. That. Hey man, I'm gonna look at your roof for free. I'll give you no deductible. We'll get up there and make sure it's... And now, if it's fine, I'm going to tell you, all these other guys walking around the neighborhood, they're going to tell you that you need a new roof.
We should just put a sign up, like, somebody's already on it, middle finger.
Now, I still think we get the fucking Girl Scout cookie one, you know, where it just like, don't ring the doorbell unless you have Thin Mints. Fuck it, because that way people are like, you know, like, unless you have free beer or something, I don't know, something hilarious, but also fuck off. That's what we need, is one of those things. But I got this Ring doorbell, you know?
Yeah, I do too.
So, they ring the doorbell, and then I can see them on the video camera, and I can go on my phone, and I just go, hey, and they can be like, hello, sir, I'm going to take a look at the, I broke character there. Get up there on the roof and take a look up there, let you know if you need one. Well, hey, I already had my neighbor come do it. Well, yeah, what's the name of, like, listen, there's a lot of people walking around. No, my neighbor already did it. Yeah, but I'll tell you, we give you an unbeatable price. No,
we like it that way.
We could probably even put a little bit of money in your pocket. I'm telling you that I've already decided that my neighbor is doing this. Well, you know, we can get up there right now. It's not going to cost you anything. A lot of people miss a lot of things. Our company, we are 100% figure out some shit that nobody else did see. Sir, I'm telling you right now, I'm shitting and I need you to go away. You're interrupting my doo-doo. And you're making it crawl back up. With me as always is Rich.
Hello.
Hey, Rich, how are you?
Just fine. Little herpes or something.
Well, I don't know that it's herpes. That's definitely not herpes. So Rich can't drink tonight because his doctor found some sugar in his liver. No.
I don't know.
Kidneys.
It was spiked in liver. It was liver.
In your liver, yeah.
Today, I went to the doctor today, and he said, "Oh, your liver's like 10 times more whatever than it should be. Did you drink right before the blood test?" And I was like, "No, I hadn't had anything for a week before that."
Right.
And he goes, "Oh, that's not good. Then you might have food poisoning. Someone pooped in your food or some shit like that, and you have hepatitis."
Wait, was I not supposed to poop in your food when I made you those ramen noodles the other night?
You didn't tell her that.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, but I mean, that could be so many things. And I've discussed the whole hepatitis thing. Now they just fucking like test you for hepatitis all the time.
Yeah, I asked him.
If you're in your 40s.
If it is hepatitis, you just cure it, right? And he goes, "Oh yeah, no big deal."
You just cure it, and then they give you a vaccine so you never get it
Right,
again. Yeah. I wouldn't even like. I don't even remember what my situation was. I didn't have symptoms or anything, and my doctor. It's not even my actual doctor. It's my asshole doctor. He's not an asshole. He looks at my asshole all the time. Right. Gastrologist. And one day I'm in there. He goes, "You ever get tested for hepatitis?" I go, "Are you fucking just assuming that just because my profession, or because I'm tattooed, or because and he goes, no, it's just because you're 45.
And they didn't used to vaccinate
Well,
for it,
yeah,
right?
he's like, they didn't used to have a vaccine, and you're getting older. We got to make sure you don't fucking get this hepatitis.
Right.
All right, fuck it, I'll get it. So anyway, it takes fucking like 9 to 10 months to do it because you have to get 3 different shots.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's like the HPV shots.
I bet
you're
Pam-
supposed to do that for boys now too, right?
HPV?
Whenever you're
Give them
they're,
HPV?
They're like 12. No, you're supposed to give them the shots.
Yeah, because I figured if it's giving them HPV, college girls are handling that.
Yes. No, all the college boys are passing it out.
Oh, is that what it is?
candy. Yeah.
I get confused. I don't know. That's all
Michael
like
Douglas is giving it to
this
everybody.
fucking Michael
Everybody.
Douglas.
I heard that's not true. Did we talk about that before? I heard he didn't really have that. It was like a rumor.
I feel like that comes up like so much on this podcast. It's
I know.
crazy.
Michael
Listen to
Douglas.
me. He got throat
Fascinating.
cancer, but they're saying that the rumor is that's why he got the throat cancer.
Yeah, but I think he said that's bullshit. That didn't really happen.
Well, and he got throat cancer.
No, that's how he
HPV,
got it,
right?
Yeah.
He also fucking smoked and all the other
Yeah.
shit that can give you.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. It's like he's a smoker. He got throat cancer. What's the mystery?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He
His
probably
excessive vaginas in there sounds
yeah.
cooler though.
Well, I was just gonna say. I
It
mean,
made a good podcast
dude,
or two for
he
us.
was in fucking.
Yeah.
He was in Romancing the Stone. He also ate a lot of pussy. I mean, let's be honest. He ate some pussy. He smoked a lot. But other than that, how are you, buddy? Everything's good?
Yeah, good.
You got the mystery vacation coming up. You still don't know where the fuck you're going.
Right.
By the way, he is taking suggestions online as to where he should go on
Tell me
his
where I should
vacation.
go.
So tell him where he should go and why. With me, as always, also is Casey,
Hi.
my wife.
I'm
Hello,
here.
love. How are you?
I'm good.
And man, we've had an awesome few days, like hanging out together. Because I came back and we went full force first day. We fucking killed it. We murdered, and we decided we were gonna hang out all night.
And we've done nothing since
Nothing since.
at all.
No, it fucking just derailed
My
everything.
productivity was so high when you were gone.
Yeah, mine too. No, mine
No,
wasn't.
it was
I forgot
not.
my computer. Yeah, or my computer cable. Yeah, it was not good. Ladies and gentlemen, on mic, and we've actually gotten him a good mic for tonight. Silent Sean 316 is here.
Hey.
Now, you missed the last podcast, and here's the thing, little backstory.
When you edit this, we just take everything he says out.
Yeah.
a little backstory.
Mute his track.
So me and Rich had the schedule conversation, and I don't think that it really
Here we go.
entered our head for the first time. I mean, we didn't really think to, and I'll be honest, I didn't think about it either. I thought, all right, we'll work it out. You're traveling, I'm traveling. We'll figure this out. We're going to the thing is that what we've managed to do is, in the history of this show, I think we've only missed 1 week, and you did a bonus thing for that week. Maybe 2. But, I mean, dude, we're a fucking 117
17.
weeks in, and we have missed 1 to 2 weeks ever.
True.
And we have made it. We don't like to miss weeks. We don't do seasons. We don't
don't
break it up. So we had the scheduling thing and we nailed it. So I said to Rich on our Facebook thread that we have, because we can't use Messenger because Rich doesn't like to text. He can only Facebook. And so I tell Rich, hey, you need to, did you tell Sean about the changes in the schedule? He goes, hey, Sean, check the schedule. Because Rich keeps a calendar that then feeds the Google Calendar, which feeds my phone, which feeds also my computer and everything else.
You guys have a calendar?
Here again is the problem. Is that it does go to Sean's phone, but Sean isn't going, okay, let me check every day for the next 3 months
I know, but
and see.
Sean saw the thread where you go, hey, make sure Sean knows the schedule. And I said, Sean, check the schedule. And then somehow he says, that's fine. It's every Friday.
Now, the point is,
I know it's Friday. It's every Friday.
And
why would we be telling you to check the schedule if something wasn't changed?
Again, it's like you have when you work in groups like this, where this, like, again, Bowling for Soup is the same way. Like, even if something changes the next day for everybody, like, you could put it on the calendar, like, hey guys, instead of eating lunch at 12, we're gonna eat lunch at 1.
No, I agree. He shouldn't have known just because we changed the schedule. The fact that you go, did you tell Sean to check the schedule?
You go,
that
Sean,
was good. And then I went, Sean, check the schedule.
Do you know what? I actually may have just gone back to your side of this. Because here's why.
Side, Sean.
Because when you did that, I thought to myself, what the fuck is he going to do? Go through his every day by day? But really, all he had to do was
just check.
Only look at that fucking calendar. Right. And see, okay, some shit has changed or whatever. Right. We gave him the heads up.
Right.
Let's give the mic to Sean and see what he has to say about it.
Okay, Sean, go ahead.
You said check the schedule the day of the podcast, though.
No,
that's not what happened.
It was Tuesday then?
It was early.
No. It was the week before.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was like Friday or something like that.
No, it was like Tuesday or the day of.
No.
That's why I got
Hold
so
on,
mad.
guys. That is not what happened.
No, because it was before you left.
It was before I left. It was a week and a half
and
before.
And we didn't do a Friday. So it was like, hey, we're not doing Friday. We moved it. Check the schedule.
Sean, check the schedule.
Okay, I don't remember that conversation.
Okay, so if you don't remember that... Now, I will say this. Then a bunch of shit starts happening. We get fucking hilarious on there.
Yeah.
So that might have gotten mixed up. That might have gotten mixed up.
But I did do at Sean.
Right.
Which should like ping your notification.
Well, okay. So in hindsight...
Yeah, this is the conversation I have, and this is where I got on there too, because you guys talk so much on there, like, you can't go back 100 pages. And it was, hey, dudes, want to start at 7 tomorrow. Deaf, because you're super cool, Rich.
I shorten things.
And then Sean goes, what?
This is way before that, baby.
No, this is Tuesday.
No, I know, but before that, we had the calendar conversation.
But I'm saying, like, who knows if he saw it, because y'all just talk for, like, pages.
No, I agree.
Again...
But I think he saw it.
It would warrant a text message.
I thought you had even said something.
Hilarity does happen on the thing, and that's a whole thing in and of itself.
Yeah.
And
it's a good problem to have.
I agree. And here's the thing. We could have been better about it. Hey, Sean, we changed it. Here are the days we're podcasting. But we didn't do that.
I feel like this is just one of those things where Sean learns how we work, and now next time he'll know. It's not a big deal.
I never know when we're doing the
I'm
podcast.
on the part where we all took the fake IQ test, and
you're only saying it's fake because mine was higher than yours.
No.
I still have to do it.
I think Rich did it, but he just doesn't want to send us his results. So he's
I
saying
still maintain that I think
that's
you're
why
smarter.
Will quit the show. He didn't want to take that test.
Could be why. It really might be.
I'm the only one that hasn't taken it, right? Yeah. Casey's in the lead. Jarrett's at the bottom, and you're like in the middle.
I was 150. She was below me.
Oh, you were 150? I didn't see yours then. You were how much?
Oh, you didn't see the notification?
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
that's weird.
Scroll,
in the
scroll.
Facebook thread?
That's nice.
Just scroll.
Or maybe I saw it and...
No, because...
Well, you were first. You were first. I did see yours.
And then you were like, yay, Sean, or something like that.
But I only bring it up when it's important. Like, I don't just throw it in his face
No,
every
it
day.
stuck out to me because you were so much higher than him. That's what it was.
I just want to go back again to the original conversation and just read you the thread.
I feel like Sean and you should switch places now. I mean, how do you even work it over there?
As it went. So it's when you guys were talking about the posters and about whether Jason was going to continue doing the posters, and Jason Kelso has been killing it on our posters.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I said, Rich, please make sure Sean knows the schedule. Sean, lots of travel coming up. We have worked it out. Hope it is cool with you. Sean goes, I have my passport. I am ready to go. Where are we going,
See?
Chief? Okay.
He was cutting wise. He was cracking wise.
He decides,
wasn't paying attention.
He decides to be hilarious. Rich goes, at Sean, check the schedule.
Right.
I go, Jesus Christ.
Right. I thought that was super clear.
And what did I
Lots
say?
of travel. Things are changing.
Rich goes, LOL, that's what it's there for. And I go, I realize that, but a synopsis is sometimes nice. Sean, check the schedule. That's from me, right? And Rich goes, well, I'd have to go check the schedule to get the synopsis, right? Guess what? Conversation over. We don't talk again for 2 days.
So at that point,
that was March 26th.
At
That's
that point,
all, Sean.
I didn't know what you guys were even getting into. I was like, I've checked out at that point.
I'd like to point out to like the Penguins people that like that's how I communicate in that group thread too.
You just don't.
I just don't.
I told them. As soon as I saw them add you, I go, she's not going to talk
Well,
to me.
the only time I did, I was like hammered at a sushi bar with Katie when Jarrett was out of town.
Our new supporters do include John Steele at $1. Every week, he gets the outtakes from that week. Justin McGill at $5. He gets the outtakes all the way back to episode 1, and we're on episode 117. So if you find yourselves getting to the end of a podcast and wishing you had more, well, this may be a good thing for you because you could get on the Patreon thing for $5 a month and go back and listen to us. Like, if you thought the last 30 minutes of the podcast were any good, it's about 10% as good as that. All right. Tess Green is back, ladies and gentlemen, as a $10 supporter. And Christy Fisher upped her pledge from $5, which is outtakes, to $20, which means she is now an executive producer along with Ashley C., David Murray, Wendy Croft, Sheila Ray Wonder, David Dooley, Rodon James, who you will hear from later in the program on a game we like to call 5 Questions. And then we asked 6, and the high score is all fucked up. And Jesus Christ, I used to read it off the screen. I can't anymore because the graphics haven't changed. It's a whole goddamn thing that's happening with me. By the way, we stream this. If you want to watch it, go watch it. Tim Toole and Matt Cardosi are our corporate VPs. I can't believe it. Neither one of them participate in the show at all anymore, and they're still paying the big bucks because they don't want to let it go. We can only have 2.
That's right.
At that level.
They can't get it back in.
That's right. Nigel Watson, who got a tattoo today, right? Of us?
No, it wasn't today.
Okay. Big Chris Whitehead, Lucy Murray. Those two were against each other last week on the
That's true.
on the 5 Questions situation. Diane Small, Wayne Bullard, Daniel Cotton, who is drunkenly texting me literally right now. Jared Spear, who we will also hear from later on in the program. Lisa Wenzel, Shawnee Griffiths, Greg Pascal, Mark Ryan, Tyler McCullough, John Gickler, The Gick, Zvi Hurst, Josh Millman, Jason Randall, Katie Morgan, Mike Breton. Your favorite record podcast, I believe, right? That's a podcast. Check out Your Favorite Record podcast. Brian Dunning, Paul Baums, Amy Pitzinger. I saw her at karate today.
Hey, Amy.
And Jason Wall. Amy Pitzinger's part of our friend group.
She offered to bring me leftover Mexican food today, which was super nice.
That is really nice. She also got our kid a kite. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jesus Christ, you can't beat her. Jason Wall, Bodie. Actually, you can't beat her because her husband already does. I kid. He's a good friend. Amy Pitzinger, Jason Wall, Bodie Cooper, William Bryant, Kirsty Fisher, Dom Petretta, Dave McLennan, Simone Vark, who did not quit the podcast, and Woody Chambers. I know. You guys think I'm going to stop doing that joke, but we're going to be at like episode 220, and they're like, why does he keep saying
Like, even if he comes back, you're like,
right.
She still never quit.
Yeah, exactly. Or like Will, who once quit the podcast. You know, like, or like if we ever have a guest in here, well, we have a seat open, so we have a guest tonight because Will quit the podcast. It'll be fine. Sean, I need a beer, and I think we're a few things away from a clip. Do you mind just focusing on me, and I'll talk for a while or something? Or I know. It's super weird with you talking because now I don't have free access to beer. Kick-Ass 2010. Dave Lazuski is an unnoticed high school student and comic book fan who one day decides to become a superhero, even though he has no powers, training, or meaningful reason to do so. Great synopsis. Way too long to be considered for the top 5, but I'm going to go with it. I really like it.
All right.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
Kick-Ass. An unpopular high school kid pretends to be something he's not to get laid. News at 11.
Your popcorn has been pissed in. Film at 11. I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11. Yeah, this, fucking love it so far, by the way. But I didn't mean so far. I mean, I fucking love this movie. God damn it. I feel like we're out of sorts. You know why?
First time you've
Somebody
seen
already
this.
said this episode's going to shit already.
Really? Damn it. I feel, you know why? Fucking Will quit the podcast. Fucking,
That's it.
God damn it. Aaron Taylor Johnson, who, well, he has 2 last names. I believe the latter part of his name, Johnson, must have been added later because at 22, he scored like a 42-year-old lady who was like already established.
19.
Wait. Backstory, what?
Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife. They met whenever he was 19 and she was 42.
And they're still married.
What?
Yeah.
Who is it?
She's a filmmaker.
Oh, she's not famous?
I don't know if she's not.
Well, she's a filmmaker, so there's a 90%
I'm
chance
saying
she's not.
She's not a Hollywood star.
Right. Yeah, it could not.
Brad Pitt makes tons of films.
Brad Pitt? What?
Yeah, he owns Plan B that made this movie.
Oh, no
Plan
shit.
B,
Yeah.
the morning after pill?
That they called it Plan B. Him and Aniston created a company called Plan B to make movies, production company. And then when they got divorced, Brad bought her out of it and kept it.
That was actually Plan B.
So here's the thing. So the second person listed on my cast list is Evan Peters, who plays the most insignificant friend character of all time. But he's been in fucking
He's the curly-haired guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He's Quicksilver in
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse, right?
And a bunch of X.
He was in American Horror Story, and now he's going to be in X-Men Dark Phoenix. I mean,
Yeah.
this guy, he did some great shit.
I like him a lot. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah. Lindsay Fonseca? Okay, I think I said that wrong. Fonseca.
That's the girl.
Lindsay Fonseca.
The love interest.
Yeah, she is hot.
You think so?
I do. She
Really?
was in How I Met Your Mother a bunch of times. She played the daughter.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right.
Is she like the daughter? Like
No.
the Okay
So,
Kids?
Yeah, it's the OK
Yeah, it
Kids,
is
and they're
her.
sitting on the sofa, and
Yeah.
that's all her part ever did in the entire series, was just sit on the sofa.
Got it. So Christopher Mintz-Plasse?
Plots.
Christopher Mintz-McLovin?
Yeah, McLovin.
Yeah.
Is that what we call him or whatever? Now, has he done anything at all?
He did
Since
this
then?
and Superbad.
Well, he also did Role Models, right?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Was that movie any good?
It was so funny.
And he was in
Neighbors.
He was in Neighbors, right? As
Yeah.
Scooney.
He was the one that could, no, not the one that could get a boner on command. Which one was he?
That's my wife, guys.
I don't
Well,
remember. He was
he's
funny, though.
definitely typecast, right? He
Well,
plays the same character. in
So
everything.
I'm going to get into that.
He does a lot of, apparently he's doing some voice acting.
Mark Strong, who we know from the Kingsman movies. Now, I was on a plane to Africa, not kidding, and tried to watch Kingsman 2. But I think I might have had too much wine, and I found it very disinteresting.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Right, that's what Chris Burney said.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was as good as the original, but I still think it was good.
You thought it was good. Yeah. Clark Duke. Now, this is the guy I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He was in Hot Tub Time Machine, and I've never seen that movie, but
Oh my God, I
people
love
fucking
him.
love this guy.
He's the best.
He was on The Office near the end of the
Oh,
run.
okay. Well, he does a bunch of voice work. Okay, so Chloe Grace Moretz, who plays Hit Girl, and who we did do the research. She is 20 years old now. So anything,
She's 21.
and now we can say that she drinks. Anything inappropriate that we say, just remember she is of age, and Rich doesn't think she's hot still. Nicolas Cage is in this, playing Nicolas Cage from the Valley Girl movies.
How come nobody's ever tried to be a superhero?
Well, I don't know. Probably because it's fucking impossible, dipshit.
What, putting on a mask and helping people? How's that impossible?
Well, that's not superhero, though. How's that super? Super's like being stronger than everybody and flying and shit. That's just hero.
No, it's not even hero. It's just fucking psycho.
Hello, Bruce Wayne? You didn't have any powers?
Yes, but he had all the expensive shit that doesn't exist. I thought you meant like, how come nobody does it in real life?
Yeah, Todd, that's what I meant.
Dude, if anybody did it in real life, they get their ass kicked. They'd be dead in like a day.
A day.
Yeah, okay, I'm not saying they should do it. I just can't figure out why nobody does. Seriously, out of all the millions of people who love superheroes, you think one would give it a try? Jesus, God, does it not bug you? Why thousands of people want to be Paris Hilton and nobody wants to be Spider-Man?
Yeah, what's with that? She has like no tits at all.
Maybe it's the porn tape. He doesn't have a porn tape.
You guys never saw One Night in Spider-Man?
He has a point, though.
I knew you were going to say that. No tits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're the first person I thought of when they said that. And not just because we do this podcast together. Just like,
No, I mean, he has a point that I'm surprised that no one's tried to be a superhero, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant Paris Hilton says.
Yeah. That was my joke, but you, like,
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So, he obviously sounds like the new Spider-Man now.
Oh, yeah. With his breaky voice thing.
Well, but he's doing that on purpose.
I think so.
And it's real obvious here.
I think so, yeah.
Because he's doing this. Well, I can't thing when I.
He's trying to act nerdy, but he's buff. That's the problem.
Well,
like,
trying to be, down like the.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but like he's not that nerdy looking.
no. I was gonna be my synopsis was
That's
gonna
a pretty
be
good scuba suit butt.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
a high school kid. No, I was gonna say something about him being not like any nerdy kid that I've ever seen in any high school. That guy's always been popular.
I don't think so. I mean, like, didn't you have the guys that like
the guy's ripped, and he has curly hair, and then they put glasses on him like he's fucking
those are trendy.
Kent or
Those are
something.
trendy now too. So
I
it's
know,
just like
exactly.
Well, the one thing that I do have in common with him is whacking off to a teacher. That by the way, that teacher would have been like that. Like, not only would I have been whacking off to her, but I've been like, please God, let me marry her. Please bless me for my sins. Amen. Like at night, and then I'm asleep. Like I'm gonna marry her. And he kind of fucking did.
He kind of did.
Yeah, he kind of did. And then, but Casey's the one that pointed that out. She just goes, you know what? This is kind of weird because he ended up marrying like a lady that's like that or whatever. But
yeah, and she does not she doesn't look young. She looks 40s.
older. And like, not like you would think. Not like,
well, there's a career path for that's already been laid out. This is Hugh Jackman did this.
Huge what?
He did what?
He married an older lady, like when he was first starting out in acting.
But they've been married, I think, for a long time.
Who?
Hugh Jackman?
No, this guy.
No, Hugh Jackman's been married since his very first soap opera thing. She was
to
in
the
that.
same dude? I mean, same girl?
Same lady. So she was 30 something. And
God, that joke would have been funny if I hadn't corrected myself.
I know, totally.
Damn it.
she was like 30 something, like mid to late 30s, and he was like 17 or some shit.
Right.
And they got married like right off the bat, and they're still married today.
Good. Well, you know what? She took care of him probably through that time, and then he.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen.
Takes care of her now.
They're literally probably the longest running married couple in Hollywood.
Yeah, like these guys, like they met 10 years ago almost.
That is definitely not true. Secondly,
who?
Well, I mean, there's like these old people and shit that have been married for like fucking George Burns and Gracie were married for 140 years.
Okay, alive. Sorry.
Okay, but I mean,
that's a different era than it was back then. You got to admit that it's totally different now than it was back then.
Okay, I admit that. But I just thought it was so funny that they switched from like him masturbating to his teacher or whatever. And by the way, God, I thought that bra was going to come down. I don't really ever want to be like super perverty on here and like just think that but man, because like that's my target demographic, that lady. Like that teacher was just like, yeah, I mean, that's what I would look for on the internet. Literally exactly. And I thought we were going to get to see him and we didn't get to. So I haven't re-looked at that scene since, and but then when it switches to the National Geographic or whatever, and it's just so right because I remember just being a kid and going to the library and just everybody just looking through and hee and just all that shit. You just hope for a shot, or like Victoria's Secret. You just gotta hope there's a see-through one in here this month, and sometimes there were. Most of the time there were. It was glorious as a kid, and now you don't even need that anymore.
As long as it was Cheryl Tiegs. Is it Cheryl Tiegs, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cheryl Tiegs.
From she was the replacement.
I didn't really care what she was wearing. It was just always her. Oh
really?
My God, because her boobs were just
Farrah Fawcett's replacement on what show?
Oh, I don't know.
Farrah Fawcett's replacement on what?
Then maybe I'm saying
show?
the wrong. No,
Cheryl Teagues. You're right.
you're right. Okay. I
Right?
think you're thinking.
Or am I
of someone
thinking
else.
Cheryl Ladd?
Cheryl Ladd. That's who you're thinking.
I could
Cheryl
be-
Teagues is the swimsuit lingerie model for Sears.
Oh, you had the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
We got J.C. Penney's. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Different thing. So, kid with the bodyguard comes in. It's fucking, I actually thought that this conversation was cool where they're just like, let's just go be friends with the guy. Then we'll have like a rich friend and nobody will fuck with us anymore,
Yeah.
And then McLovin comes in. And yes, of course, we haven't heard him talk yet, but you know exactly the character he's going to play and how this is going to be and
Yeah,
how
but
it's
it's
going to
sad
go.
because he looks so excited that somebody's like about to approach him.
I know, and that's what and the bodyguard's just like, fuck off. Kid's like,
And why?
Okie dokie.
Jesus.
Yeah, you would think that the kid would be, well, I think the kid understands, like, okay, my dad's in crime, not allowed to talk to people,
Guess.
probably gets hookers.
It was funny. Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit? So then we see a mugging, and I thought a lot of the movie was a little silly. I wouldn't say slapsticky. I mean, just
Campy a little.
campy. But the thugs, that was ridiculous. I mean, they took this movie where there's like gangsters who are clipping people's fingers off with fucking bolt cutters.
Right.
And then they literally cast the worst two thugs in the history of film.
It's very
To
diverse.
mug these people.
diverse pair of thugs.
Oh my god! And it's just like, and it's
They're best
so
friends. They grew up together.
Stereotypically odd. The tall black guy, of course, has an unlit joint in his mouth, right? And then the white kid always has the jean jacket fucking vest on or whatever, and he's the crazy one because he's white. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking stab you, Jesus Christ! And everybody is. I hated the thugs.
This fucking guy comes out of nowhere, kicks our asses, and steals all the coke.
This would be the guy that looks like Batman.
I didn't say he looked like Batman.
You did, Trey. You said the guy looked like Batman.
I said like a mask and stuff.
And a cape?
Yeah, like Batman.
I didn't say like Batman. I never said Batman.
Okay. Let me tell you the problem I got with that, Trey. Our mole with the Russians tells things a little different. According to him, you sold him my coke and you took the money.
That's a fucking lie. I can't believe that you would believe this shit from a fucking Russian, man.
Let me see, Trey. Hey, what's more likely, huh? That you're a greedy little cocksucker, or all my coke was stolen by Superman?
Batman.
I never said Batman!
Enough!
So, here's what's funny about this scene for me right now, watching it for the second time. It never occurred to me that they were throwing to fucking Big Daddy here. Because I don't, now I get the joke.
You're right.
Second run through. I thought it was funny anyway.
Right.
Like the guy looked like Batman and never said fucking Batman anyway. The importance, obviously, of the dialogue is that, well, the guy looks like fucking
He looks
Batman.
just like fucking Batman.
Yeah, I mean, crazy.
Is it bad that I think that this scene is better than any scene in Reservoir Dogs? Like, the dialogue was real pithy. It was super funny.
Yeah.
And then they were doing the back and I never said Batman. I thought that was all genius.
Right.
I thought that was all really,
Well, I mean,
really good.
Honestly, I don't even think it's silly to even compare the two movies.
I know.
The dialogue here is fucking great.
Yeah.
And just, I never said Batman. So fucking good. But I love that the big boss and how they establish this is he's like, hey man, my kid's waiting in the car. I got to take him to the movies, right?
Right.
So he gets in. He's like, Dad, we're gonna go to the movie. Like we're gonna miss everything. Yeah, well, we'll miss the previews. We'll be fine. Yeah, but I was gonna get popcorn. Hey, get him some popcorn. And then he just and the guy's just driving the car. He's like, oh, you want a Pepsi? You want something to drink? Pepsi. And give me a icy. Mixed. Where they put the two
red
colors
and the
in.
blue.
And then but the payoff is.
You can still hear the guy screaming.
Yeah, exactly. The guys, and then the payoff and a pack of Twizzlers. So good. You guys ever go to the movies and get Twizzlers and use the Twizzlers as your
I don't
straw?
like Twizzlers.
No, I don't think you do that either.
I don't. I would say,
Okay.
did you guys?
Oh.
When I was a kid, somebody would give me a Twizzler because they'd
I've
get
seen
the
that
pack
before,
of Twizzlers. People pass them shits out, because they think everybody else wants that and nobody fucking wants it.
But then you kind of do when you have it.
Exact. God,
Yeah.
that's why we're the same person, Casey Yant. Because you're exactly right. Do you want a Twizzler? No. then they put it in my hand? Yes. But here's the thing. You can use it as a fucking straw for your
hate
soda.
I like the peel apart ones.
Can't stand it.
You like the string.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I think you can peel them all apart, though. You
No,
don't
you
like
can't.
licorice? Let me ask you this. Do you not like licorice or do you not like licorice?
Probably both.
Okay, so licorice, I actually think Twizzlers are good. Again, I just don't ever get it. It's just one of those things where I
don't like that kind of candy at all. I don't like
like Swedish
sweet
fish.
shit bullshit. It's just like
look, when you get me into the
packed
candy
together
conversation, I think all candy should die except anything with chocolate, like which is the
I'm just
Milky Way,
chocolate.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Like to me, I think all Halloween
don't waste my time. If
Halloween
it's not
candy
chocolate.
is bullshit. If it's not a Butterfinger,
Right.
Or listen, I'll even eat a fucking Mr. Goodbar little mini size or whatever. Like, and I realize that's in the cheap candy section.
Everett had his Valentine's box like laying out. He kind of got to the point where he forgot about it. And we were staying up late, watching TV, and Jarrett goes over there and he reaches for it, like he's gonna go look in his Valentine's box. Like before he touches it, I'm like, everybody's allergic to peanuts. There's nothing in there you like. And he was just like,
I just went, put it back.
it's just fucking toys. It's just toys and fucking sweet tarts.
I
That's all
did
there
find a
is.
little pack of Golden Grams in there, and I'd been gone for a really long time and not had anything nice. So like, it's like, fuck it, I'll
But
eat
he
the
was
Golden
looking
Grams.
for something with some peanuts
Oh,
or
I
some peanut
did.
butter.
All I wanted was just like a
You don't even get chocolate anymore because everybody's allergic to peanuts.
I just wanted a fucking peanut butter cup or whatever. It's like when I go to the movies, I get a soda, big ass fucking diet soda, and Milk Duds. And usually the Milk Duds are gone before the previews are over. I'm ready to watch the movie.
I go back and forth on Milk Duds and Sour Patch Kids.
What do you get at the movies?
Raisinets.
Interesting. Yeah,
I didn't know
My
people
daughter and I
actually
both
did
do that.
That's really interesting. And you know what? But Casey will surprise you. You'll get there and she'll just be like, you know what? It's been a while since I'm a little bit hungry. No, she'll be like,
I do get a pickle.
She does get the pickle too. P.S. But she'll also get the hot dog.
I like the hot dog.
Or what's the thing that we had the problem with the pickle now is they put it in the package.
They put it in the bag and they don't drain the pickle
super
juice.
messy, right? And like you
have to ask them to drain it out.
Yeah, so you just standing
Asking
there.
somebody to drain your food is just weird. Like, but I still get it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you please drain my pickle? Silent Sean for the win, right there.
No, he said, but people don't. They like drink the pickle juice.
Oh, drink. Is that what you said? Drink or
No,
drink?
he said drain.
Oh, no. I was like, can you drain my pickle?
Roadhouse.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Come on, Mindy, honey. Be a big girl now. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Is it gonna hurt bad?
Oh, child. Only for a second, sugar. A handgun bullet travels at more than
700 miles an hour.
700 miles an hour. So at close range like this, the force is going to take you off your feet for sure, but it's really no more painful than a punch in the chest.
Why are you getting punched in the chest?
You're going to be fine, baby doll. How was that? Not so bad. Kind of fun, huh? Now you know how it feels. You won't be scared when some junky asshole pulls a Glock.
I wouldn't have been scared anyways.
That's my girl.
All right, where was your head when you saw the scene?
All right, so I fucking loved the scene. I mean, I was all over the place, as in like, all right, what's happening here? Like, why is he talking to her like that? And then he fucking shot her.
And he just goes, holy shit!
Yeah, exactly.
I saw this movie in theaters and had the same reaction. So I was like watching him to just figure out like if he was going to think that he just shot the shit out of this little girl. Because, I mean, that's the point of how they shoot it.
But then when she just kind of wakes up in the bulletproof vest thing, and I'm like, okay, again, I guess it's comic booky, because when you see a dude with a bulletproof vest get shot, like on camera or even in a movie, apparently it can black you out. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Well,
true
he
or
said
not.
later that he was using low caliber.
No, I know. We
rounds.
find that out later. You don't know if what's true, because I wondered about this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if it really knocks you out or if it just fucking hurts.
I
real
bet
bad.
it hurts fucking
I'm sure
bad.
it hurts. I know it makes a bruise.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it
There's
knocks
only one
you
way to
out.
find out.
Yep, you're right. Let's fucking do it. Jarrett goes to the movies challenge. Then, of course, they make the deal. They end up sitting there and they get some food. What is she? He wants her to go bowling. So so he takes her bowling, and then she gets the hot fudge sundae, and she. And then,
Oh, that's yeah.
And then she asks for like the doll and the thing or whatever, and he just goes. He's just quiet. She just goes, No, I'm just fucking with you, Dad. Like at that point, that's when like the character development is happening. It's just like, okay, so she asked for 2 butterfly knives, which by the way, I'm fucking kick ass with a fucking butterfly knife. Almost as good as I am with nunchucks.
Do you think they shot that scene in the same, at the same time, like both characters were standing there at the same time? Like can you shoot like at a child? Even if it's a blank, I was real curious as to, because they had that far away shot and they were both on the. I was curious if they shot it with just him.
Well, I doubt
and then
it.
They shot it with her.
What do you mean? I doubt they even shot a blank. I'm sure it was probably just all.
You think it was CG or something?
Something.
Okay.
I mean,
maybe.
He's saying that you can't really aim a gun.
I don't know
even
if
with
you can or not,
no.
but
But I bet you're right. I mean,
some liability stuff. Well, yeah, we all fucking saw The Crow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that motherfucker died.
Last thing you want to do is
Didn't
have
they
a girl
fucking?
die.
Didn't that shit? Wasn't that shit? Like I always thought that one was like a blank that went wrong, but
No, they tried to make their own blank. They essentially took like a regular round and like tried to clear all the stuff out of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Did somebody get arrested for that?
I don't know. They had like built their own method of it essentially instead of just getting the regular blanks that go with that certain gun. And I think they had tested it and it was fine, and then shot the fuck out of them on accident.
Jesus Christ. Well, that sucks for him.
Yeah,
and then left it in the movie because they needed the scene.
Yeah. Did they really?
Yeah, you see him get shot in the movie. You just don't know that that's.
Wow.
No shit.
That's weird.
That is fucking.
So is this child abuse? Like in the movie? Is this child abuse? I mean, obviously, not shooting is not good.
Well,
but I'm just saying the way he is raising her, is it child abuse?
Well, that's a ridiculous question because nobody can have like a wall of guns and be committing murder and
I'm
teach a
just
kid.
saying.
Well, and also
right.
you realize that it's
Be less
impossible
specific.
for a girl.
Be less specific, but
You're
be
saying to
general.
raise a girl
like this.
Yeah.
In this sort of way, not killing people, not shooting her. Everything else, though, is that child abuse?
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if she's technically, on the technicalities of like laws and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if she's not, if she's not registered in school, that's a thing. And if she's not,
Homeschool.
But you have to be registered to do that. You can't just be
she's
hiding out.
let's say
She's clearly intelligent, but
yeah.
But no,
because in the 1800s,
it's like saying
kids were like at this age doing all this stuff, going out hunting, walking around with a gun.
Right.
I mean, this was like no big deal back then.
Maybe so.
And probably early 1900s.
Well, there's some places
as well.
around Texas where it doesn't matter if you teach your child how to.
But
yeah, I mean, you know
shoot
what?
guns
I guess you're right. I mean, it's not child abuse. It's definitely. I think
society would frown on it.
I thought his friend was right. Like she deserves a childhood kind of thing. But she's a fucking superhero. No superheroes get childhoods.
That's right.
You're fucking in a capsule, or you're born from a dinosaur.
She didn't look miserable. I mean, this is
and
a
also,
TV
but
show,
I mean, and she is in school. Remember, he says
people are raised on extremes by religions and culture and all types of things. I mean, this is just an extreme way of raising your child one way.
Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes. Also, he tells her,
what's worse, millennials or a bunch of these little girls running around?
What? Oh, you're saying like a bunch of fucking
Spoiled
people just
brats that can't drive at 18?
I'm a millennial.
Is that what you're getting at?
No, that just popped in my head.
You probably don't want a bunch of people running around with fucking guns at 11 years old.
Trained.
No.
Fully trained with gun safety?
Your insurance doesn't even go down on your car till you're 25 because your brain's not fully developed.
And secondly, she's fully trained by her dad.
Yeah.
We're not fucking dads aren't training shit. Fuck that. Do you even know half the dads around here? Jesus Christ.
You can't even train. You can't even train kids nowadays to stop fucking texting pictures of their boobs on Snapchat and getting them put all over the place.
Dads have parents don't
fuck. You're mixing things together.
We're not mixing things
together.
No, we're not. No, he's training her to do all this shit that you're saying that she's supposed to be running around.
And you're saying there should get rid of the killing and get rid of the shooting in the vest. Everything else, if there was 50 of those, that's bad.
50. Okay, so basically strip away all the stuff
in your neighborhood. There's 50 people
you're
like that.
You're saying just walking around. No, little kids can't just walk around with guns.
No, I'd still rather have
somebody that has instilled.
You'd
like
rather
some
have a
type of-
millennial.
I didn't say millennial. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, that was my. That was my question. You have to pick one or the other.
I don't know what a millennial is. I really, and Casey will tell
I'm a millennial.
Attest that. I still
It's
don't
like
know what it
22
is.
to 37 or something.
All right, let's don't say millennial. Let's say someone in college that gets their feelings hurt by chalk on the ground. Let's just say that.
There are grown ass people over internet that get offended by everything. That's nothing to do with this generation.
I just said let's get rid of millennials
Yeah.
and just say someone that gets offended by chalk on the
somebody in the
ground
age range.
and says
Right.
it's violence against them,
Right.
as opposed to this girl who's
Yeah.
a badass, trained in weaponry,
Right.
knows gun safety.
Has
like,
no-
what's better?
Well,
Would I want my child to be
think-
essentially sociopathic and be able to slit somebody's throat and not feel anything?
I said
No.
without the murder.
I'd rather I'm just not drive.
I know, but I think you're also generalizing like a lot of what the
Yeah, I am
millennial is.
generalizing.
So, but
I said get rid of millennial. I'm just saying.
but
that
you'd have
type
to
of
do that
person.
in reverse. She doesn't have any people skills.
She doesn't. She
No,
seemed all right.
You would have to. No, again, you can't generalize one and not generalize the other. She only sees her father. That's it.
I'm going
She
basing on
has-
the movie. She seemed okay with the other guy.
When she's murdering the guy.
No, with the
This,
kick-ass.
but
With kick-ass.
I think every single. And why are you texting while we're doing the
I'm not.
goddamn?
I'm just
podcast?
holding my phone.
No, you're texting. I've been watching
It's
you
off.
text the whole time.
I'm not.
You have been. You're texting the whole
I've not
fucking podcast.
texted one person.
This is crazy.
What's her name?
Yeah.
There's literally no texting.
All right, so then we see the worst thugs ever in the history of film trying to steal a car. And I think, okay, they're going to fight. They're going to probably beat his ass. I'm thinking this guy's going to, okay, he's trained himself or some shit. He doesn't know karate, but he knows crazy, kind of thing. And they fucking stab the shit out of him. So I keep thinking, okay, he's just going to wake up. He's going to be, okay, now, but that's not what happened. Instead, I ran or whatever, No. Then he walks out on the street and gets hit by a fucking car.
Did you jump?
Then the car stops.
I didn't jump,
Looks
but
at
I
him
was just,
and runs off.
because actually, to be honest, when I'm watching it, I'm typing on my phone. Hey, they fucking stabbed him, and then, so I have this in exclamation points. They stabbed him! Exclamation point. And hit him with a car! Exclamation.
Hey. Dave, hey.
Oh, hey.
How are you? You look better.
I'm good. Yeah, much better.
Hey, you're into comic books, aren't you? Well, me and Erica sometimes hang out after school at this really great store, Atomic Comics. They make the best white chocolate mocha latte.
Yeah?
Well, I could buy you one sometime if you need someone to talk to.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, sweet. Well, I'll see you later then.
Man, did you see that?
Yeah?
Katie Dama just offered to buy me coffee.
Yeah, I really don't think that's what it looks like.
Why did they both have vocal fry? I thought only girls had vocal fry.
I don't know.
Yeah, we've discussed vocal fry, right?
I have no idea what it is.
Vocal
the cracky
fry.
voice thing.
It's like, okay, so the cracky voice thing, but yes, but it's that whole.
Where he goes.
I just feel like we could go cute. You could be cuter.
No, it's like every hairstylist in the world.
You're so cute.
It's
Are we
Britney
gonna
Spears.
Should we go to Starbs or Corner?
We don't even know what to do.
By the way, that's Starbucks and Corner Bakery. I had to decode
Yeah,
that.
she had to figure that out. She called me one day. Like, I don't know. They're asking me if I want to go to Starbs or Corner.
Anyway, one of these might be a strip club, so I'm just letting you know where I'm going to
exactly.
be.
Yeah,
They're all millennials though. Just checking.
I still don't know what the fuck that is. Jesus Christ. So everybody thinks he's gay, which,
Why? Oh, because he was found naked.
yeah,
Okay.
and stabbed. Well, it means that he got butt fucked, I think. That's the whole point.
Okay, but
think
if
that
you
makes you-
get
I don't think you're,
forcefully
like-
butt fucked, it
I
doesn't
don't think that
make
makes
you
you
gay.
gay.
Well, I don't know. I think
Rumors
that.
just travel.
Hold on. I actually think that. I actually.
What?
I think that. I wonder if Rich actually thinks if you're forcefully butt fucked, if it makes you gay. I think you might think that it makes you gay.
Wait, you think it makes you gay?
No, I don't think it makes you
That's
gay.
not what you were saying.
I think
You were
that-
saying that you think it does.
Jesus
which is
Christ. I think that Rich thinks that if you're forcefully butt fucked, it makes you gay.
No, I don't think it makes you gay.
It shouldn't make you gay.
No.
So anyway, everybody thinks he's gay. And he didn't get forcibly butt fucked.
I know.
He got fucking
What if you're a
stomach
girl?
fucked by a knife.
If you voluntarily have gay sex, you can't not be gay.
Okay.
I bet you could.
No.
I don't know. How much money is involved? I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't have a thing for
Are we
dudes,
talking like desert island situation?
But there
what do
are
you-
people
wait,
that
hold on,
say,
wait,
I'm
wait,
not gay,
wait.
but I've had sex with men before.
Define gay
No,
sex.
you're gay.
Define gay sex. Like, I'm definitely not having a penis in my butthole.
Well, what about people that? Okay,
But if I would do like other shit for a bunch of money, is that gay?
No, we're not talking money. We're
All right.
talking voluntarily you're having sex with a guy.
okay, what if you're in
yeah.
high school and you have sex with a girl because you're a
No,
boy?
girls are different.
No,
That's
I'm
not
saying
the
you're a
same
boy.
thing.
You're a boy. You have a girlfriend all through
Oh,
high
okay.
school. You grow up. You realize you're gay. Are you straight because you had sex with a girl?
Oh, she fucking got you on that.
No. That's not how it works. It doesn't go the
Why?
other way around.
Why?
Because
Sometimes you're just figuring out your sexual preferences.
The default is
I miss the semen in my butt.
is that something
Is that
I said?
rich?
It's not loud enough
I know.
to be funny.
I know. It was my first time.
rich?
It's my first time to use it, and I fucking didn't have it turned up.
blew it. Turn it up and play it again. I'll edit it to be funny.
I miss the semen in my butt.
That's as loud as it gets.
I don't even remember why did I say that? I don't even remember
I
saying
don't know.
that.
Maybe because you
Anyway, it was the fucking best timing of all time. Don't edit it out. Fuck it. Just leave it there.
All right. No. So the default is man-woman sex, right? We all agree with that. Most of the time, it's like
Nobody's gonna agree with you on
it's
any
like
of this stuff. We're just gonna sit
Yeah,
back and let you.
80-90%.
I don't even know that this is really a good
Oh,
conversation.
okay. All right. Fine.
I mean, like
We don't have
unless you have a short point to make.
It's just
Okay, go ahead.
That's the default. Most of the time you're having, so that's not anything. It's like, oh, I had sex with a girl. Oh, congratulations. We all have sex with girls.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you have sex with a guy, that's like, it hasn't been good for gay people in history, correct? We all agree with that, right? Hasn't been an awesome experience.
I don't know what you're.
I don't know if any of us wanna agree
I was
with you at
thinking
all.
short point. That's what I was
Historically
saying.
speaking,
You're getting into like
gay people have had it bad. Yes or no?
What is your point?
Yes or no?
No, you said a guy had. You go, hey, I had sex with a guy, and then you went off on a fucking like.
Just answer the question.
Stop doing
It's not
things.
been
in
I don't know.
historically
I feel
good.
like everything involving sexuality is so much bigger than we let it be, and that's all I mean, that's my opinion.
Bigger than we let it be?
Like
Here's
I think
the
that
thing.
you're saying it's black and white or it's this, and I don't think it is. I think human sexuality, is such a more broad situation.
Let me
I don't
just
even
take.
know what
Let me
you're
take
talking
this for a second. Let me take this for a second. A, I don't give a shit who has sex with who.
No,
Hold on.
guys are-
Wait.
Oh, Jesus.
Secondly, and I'm serious. The bigger it is, the less likely I am to let it inside me.
It's not
That's
true.
it. That's 100%. I don't give a shit who does what to who and who does what to anybody. But I will
You're
say
saying
this.
it like
Hold on.
I do.
No. But hold on. But
Which I don't.
back to the point that you were trying to make earlier when you got sidetracked by trying to make it a bigger thing than it was, which I was trying to tell you should have shortened it.
I was trying to, but you wouldn't answer the
You
question.
can fucking shorten this and make it sound however you want anyway, right? So I'm at your mercy,
I miss the semen in my butt.
right? So
You still need to turn it up or something.
I
don't know
can't
what's
do anything with it. I have to
No.
redo the whole clip. Anyway, the point is that if a guy that likes to have sex with dudes comes up and goes, fucking got laid last night, I'd be like, hell fucking yeah, high fucking five. I don't give a shit.
What has that got to do with anything?
That's
No
what
one's saying the opposite of that.
Well, what the fuck are you trying to say?
It wasn't the opposite of that.
That's what I thought you were trying to say.
No. I wasn't anything close to that.
Please make your point.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we.
No, she doesn't want me to make my point.
Make the fucking point for Christ's
My
sake.
point is that for someone to do something that's gay, that's a big deal because history's not been good to gay people. Like, people don't come out because they know that their life is going to be a little more rough because of it. I think that's a bad thing. What I'm saying is that you having sex with someone of the opposite sex is not a big fucking deal. No one gives a shit about that.
But it makes you gay.
Huh?
But
the
it makes you gay.
opposite. I said the opposite.
Okay, but if
sex.
you have, what if a woman has a sexual relationship with another woman in college?
We don't care about that.
Women's completely different.
So it's only this is only gay men that
Gay
are allowed
men.
to be like that. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it really doesn't. But I do agree
There's a
with the
stigma.
stigma.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't make it true.
I'm not saying it's a good stigma. I'm saying there is a stigma. It's been better and better as
But you already said if you're
goes
a man who has sex with a man, then you're gay.
You're saying...
Yeah, you're gay.
Here's what you're
But
saying.
if you're a woman who has sex with another woman and you're
experimenting.
You're saying you're at a bar. You're at a bar in college, right?
You can't just be like sexually enlightened and just want to just try
but,
some stuff
but
out.
No, but I see what he's trying to say, but he just...
Because y'all are old.
No, it's... Case, no, I actually think you'll agree with this. Like, let's say 2 dudes and 2 girls are at a bar in college. They both go out to the car.
That bar's not doing very good business. It needs to shut down.
The 2 dudes get in one car, and the 2 girls get in the other car, and they have oral sex with one another.
Right.
Okay.
The dudes are going to walk away with a gay stigma about them, whether
Right.
they're gay or not. The girls could be like...
Drunk party girls in college.
Yeah.
But
That-
the
I
guys,
think-
the
I
2
think
dudes
that's what-
aren't going to do it unless they're gay. The 2 girls might do it because it's no big deal. No one cares about that.
Bigger point. But
Yes, that's what was my
That's
whole
what
point.
he's been saying.
That's my whole point.
But you can't... I don't know. Like, you never thought about sucking a dick?
No.
Really?
Jarrett?
Yeah, I think about it all the time.
I know because I think you're a little gay.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say he's in like a little gray area.
I know.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't think it makes him gay. I think maybe he's sexually enlightened.
I just think I think the stigma's a little too much for him
I don't
right
think
now.
that he would give the blowjob, but I think he'd take one.
He almost said 100%.
No. It's so hard. It's so hard to have a conversation on a podcast.
I was waiting for 100%.
It's so hard to have a conversation on a podcast with 2 interrupters.
You got a light. What's your problem?
Well, goddamn it, when I looked at it last time, you go, "Oh God," and you're the one that created the light. Jesus Christ! You know what it is? It's because you're sober and texting
That's probably what it
the
is.
whole goddamn fucking night. Jesus Christ! But again, manipulate this however you wish. Jesus fuck. All right, so he goes and looks for a cat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, or 11. It's the Richter scale again.
Lindsay, right? Lindsay Fonseca? How do you say her name? Fonseca? No, Fonseca.
Fonseca. I don't see. Where do you see that?
Lindsay.
Oh no, I already said it earlier today. What was her name?
Lindsay.
Remember, we looked at her.
Fonseca.
We tried to look up naked pictures of her.
Yeah.
I would say Lindsay.
You guys want to guess what you think my score is going to be?
Fonseca. I think it's going to be low.
Guess the score.
Ooh,
I think you're going to say low, but I don't think it should be as low as you think.
Let me look
I
at her.
really don't.
I need to look at like some real images.
I need to
She's
see
a good
photo.
guesser. All right, I
Just
can
guess.
show you guys naked photos.
Just
but
guess.
7-2.
They're not real.
7.2 over here. Sean?
I need to see the chest to know where he's going.
I know.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
hello.
It's not rich standards.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. Look at those.
Are the eyes blue?
Very.
Okay.
Sean's getting to know me.
Are they blue?
Yeah. Are you
Yeah, they're
kidding
like
me?
blue-green.
They're like super blue.
I'm gonna go 8.9.
Okay. And Jarrett?
I don't know that we've
I
seen.
think
her.
8.2. I'm gonna rate it up to 8. No, I'm gonna stick with the 7s. 7.6.
No, he's gonna think something's fucked up about her
7.6.
mouth, and he's not gonna like her butt.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I think this girl's fucking hot as shit.
What's the
Plus,
score?
what is she like?
What's the score?
5'2"? I have this new like 5'2" thing. You know, I think it's because my wife is 5'2".
I'm
Wait.
5'5".
Oh God damn it! No, you're not.
I am too.
Oh, I thought you were 5'2".
Where did this new 5'2" thing? You've been just measuring
I
bitches
totally
on the streets?
That's a new 52. That's a comic
Yes.
book reference. All right. You going to do the guess? Come on.
By the way, this girl
Okay, I'm
is
like 5'4", but whatever.
This one says she was born in 1987.
Yeah, she's my brother's age.
87.
That
was
means
the
she's
year I
fucking
graduated
30.
high school.
Almost. Yeah, she's 30.
Yeah, 30.
Jesus
High school.
Christ. Okay,
Graduation.
I'll guess. I'm gonna guess 7.5.
I said 7.6.
What did he say?
8.2.
No,
8.2.
I
John?
said 8.9.
What do you think
Oh.
my score will be?
8.
8.
$1.
All right. Hair, 11.
Oh God, he's gonna be a fucking 11.
Eyes,
11.
of course. Nose, 8.
Okay.
Mouth, 11. Face overall, 11. I think she's gorgeous. Arms, 11. Boobs, 8.5. They're respectable. Waist, 11. Ass, 11. Legs, 11. Overall, 11. I think she's probably the hottest girl that we've done so far. Total
have
of
not done her.
10.5. This is the highest score.
Did you throw me for a loop earlier?
Yeah, you threw us a curveball.
You fucking threw me a curveball, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why you said to guess.
Yeah.
So earlier you were just being a fucking dick.
I was being a fucking dick.
She's the hottest, really?
Yeah,
She is fucking
super
hot.
dude. She's something else.
She's definitely super hot, but I'm just trying to think of what movies we've
Hottest girl we've done, not as a couple.
done. We've done no girls as a couple.
Oh, okay.
If I did, I'd
sorry,
be gay.
that was no. I would be gay. Wait,
If you
what?
did some girls?
Let's get back to that conversation.
She didn't look like someone punched
If we're
her
in
the
college,
nose.
we're in college, and me and Casey
Should
both
be an
do a
11.
girl. Are we both gay? I don't know. What the fuck?
Okay, if you were in college, I was just being born. So yeah, if we both did a girl,
Bored.
you'd be in prison.
Pretty much anybody that goes to college is gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now everything's unfunny. Everything that happened before this moment in the podcast is now unfunny.
It would be
It's my
funnier.
favorite thing.
It'd be funnier if he played your new clip and then David Dooley.
Yeah. No, this is definitely the unfunny.
I love the fact that there's so few things that take the wind out of your sail. Like that's the only thing I have.
Yeah.
And you can take the wind out of my sail with the fucking snap of a hand. Like you just have such control over because I'm so easily fucking targeted. You have one thing.
That's true. If I'm in a bad mood and he's in like too good of a mood, like I could ruin his day pretty fast
It's fucking true.
for no
actually.
reason.
It
Not
is
even
true.
if he doesn't deserve it.
Ron James, what's up, dude?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm great.
How you doing?
Good, man. It looks like you're dressed up as Rich today. It's unbelievable.
No, if I was rich, I'd be kind of like that, wouldn't I?
Oh my god, that looks amazing!
That's unbelievable. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, this is crazy. Jared Spears dressed up as me.
He got another haircut.
This is insane.
This one's even better than the last one.
Rodden is dressed up as you, and Jared Spears dressed up as me. What the fuck is going on?
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, let's get into it. You know why you're here. Were either of you? Let's go to Ron and James first. Were you guys? To both of you actually. Were you able to watch the movie Kick Ass this week?
Not all of it.
God damn it, Jared Spears.
I never get to watch the whole movie though.
Why?
I've seen this one a bunch of times.
You're single. You need to put down. You need to put down your penis.
Down and doing nothing.
I get it.
Like I do.
I get it. To me, watching a movie for this is my job, and that's like the most nothing I ever do. All right, Ron and James, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it this evening.
Jared, you are fucked. You're
I
fucked.
watched half of it before you guys called me.
Well, all of the questions are about the second half. So
I remember a good bit of the second half. I saw it when it came out, and I've probably seen it 10 or 15 times since then.
all right, well, you'll probably do pretty good.
But that never works out for me, so.
Is this a movie that either of you guys liked, or like one of you at all, like one of your favorites, or something that?
Yeah, I
stuck
really
with
enjoyed
you?
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a favorite as such, but I enjoy it.
So let's get into this, guys. Question now, you guys both writing down? Of course you are. You're both professionals. Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. In the movie Kick Ass, we of course have the superhero Kick Ass. Name two other superhero or superhero wannabes that are in this movie. All right. Rod and James looks confident. Let's hear from you first, Rod and James. Here we go.
Red Mist and Hit Girl.
Red Mist and Hit Girl, and Jared Spears said...
I don't know if you can read it, but that's what mine says too.
Hit Girl and Red Mist in reverse. We'll still accept that. Very, very good, guys. That is really good. I would have also accepted Big Daddy.
Forgot how, spoiler, brutal his death is.
Right. All right. In the movie Kick Ass, the first major injury that our hero Kick Ass has done to him is a stabbing. Directly after the stabbing, what happens to him? Directly after he is stabbed, what happens to our hero? Beer, what happens as soon as he's
He gets
stabbed?
hit by a car.
All right. He says hit by a car, Rich. Let's go to Ron and James next.
Run over.
Run over is incorrect, but I'm going to give you that. He was actually hit by a car, and the car did not actually run over.
He got run under.
He run under. But I'm accepting it because I would call that run the fuck over too.
Right,
Yeah. All right, it is 2-2. You're both with a strong showing. As we get into the questions towards the end of the movie, I wonder how Jared Spear is going to do.
Let's find it.
All All right, at the end of the movie, I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know what I would ask you at the end of the movie. Okay, I will. At the end of the movie, the weapon that everyone is so surprised by that actually gets used at the end of the movie is a what? All right, Ron and James, what is that weapon?
A bazooka.
Okay, and Jared Spear?
I said rocket launcher.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Nobody knew about the rocket launcher, sir. It was a bazooka. However, it did actually act like more of a bazooka. Oh, I see what okay, no, I got confused. He was thinking this. Rocket launcher is incorrect. That's all I can say. Okay. It was a bazooka.
All right.
Okay, 3-2. It did operate more like a rocket launcher, though, didn't it?
No, it was a bazooka.
But they made a big deal about
the fucking window. I mean,
they made a big deal about the fact that it was a goddamn bazooka. That's the point. You should have watched the movie, sir.
But what's the difference between the two?
Yeah, I don't really.
Between a rocket launcher and a bazooka?
It's the same thing.
Is it really the same?
Yeah.
Actually, it's not the same thing because they say bazooka 25 fucking times in the movie.
Yeah, but isn't it
I'm
like
not arguing
Kleenex
it.
versus
I'm not
tissue?
arguing it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Bazooka is the brand name.
Let's go to Google. Here we go. Bazooka versus...
This might be a show first going to Google on this.
Bazooka versus rocket launcher. Let's see here. RPGs have a lot of recoil and are lighter. You can define bazooka as a portable rocket launcher used by infantrymen as an anti-tank weapon. Jared, without even arguing, has got the fucking point. Let's give it to him.
Jared, you're welcome.
Jared, even versus a guy whose job it is to argue with people. You fucking got it.
I do that for a living too, you know.
Oh, no, that's right. I forgot.
No, we're not paying you.
I argue with attorneys all day.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, you guys should practice first. Be in a different language. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Question number 4 with a 3-3 tie going in strong. Everybody is doing really, really well. We get to see when we see our hero naked in his underpants, and he's seeing his friend naked because she thinks he's gay. What is he applying to her skin? What is he applying to her skin? All right, we'll go to Jared Spear first.
It's self-tanning lotion.
Okay, and then we go to Rodon James.
Self-tan.
That is right. 4-4, guys. You guys are kicking solid fucking ass.
This might be the best I've ever done.
All right, here we go. F, marry, kill. Here we go. Hit girl, kick ass, or Big Daddy. F, marry, kill. Hit girl, Big Daddy, or kick ass. Be very, very careful. There are 2 laws you can break in this question. F, marry, kill, hit girl, Big Daddy, or kick ass. Gonna need you to write that down, guys. Gonna need you to use your pen.
Okay. Hang on.
And write that down. F, marry, kill, hit girl, kick ass, or Big Daddy. Marry the gatekeeper. Kill the... What's her name? Are you the gatekeeper?
I'm the keymaster.
I'm the keymaster, that's right. Yeah, we were just thinking about playing some Super Mario Brothers. I don't know if I'm gonna... All right, looks like you've got your answer written. Jared Spear, F, marry, kill. Let's hear it.
This is horrible. I'm gonna F Big Daddy because it's Nicolas fucking Cage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Kick-Ass, and then I'm gonna marry Hit Girl when she turns 18.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, Rodon James.
Caveat on.
I would have to F Big Daddy for the same reason. Nick Cage. It's going to be weird. Marry Kick-Ass because that's legal in most places now, and I'm gonna have to kill Hit Girl because she's 11 years old.
It's still gay though.
Rodon James has actually gotten the question correct. You can. I did not say in 6 years you could answer the question. You're answering the question today.
Right.
So
but
I'm sorry.
Is still gay if you marry Kick-Ass.
Who gives it? There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying.
Guess
it
what?
is gay.
Guess what? He didn't say I would marry him in 6 years when gay marriage is legal.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
Because it already is.
If you're also gay.
Shut up. Hey, it's 5-4, guys. And now we go to Rich for Rich's bonus question.
Oh, me? All right. Here we go. Match the made-up superhero name to the cast member in the studio. And Casey isn't in the studio technically, but include her. All right, so here are the 4 made-up names.
By the way, you guys should know that Silent Sean is here and on mic. I just haven't introduced him yet.
Right. Well, by the time you hear it. Anyway, all right. Here
oh,
are
you're
the
right.
4.
Sorry. No, well, okay, then that was a disclaimer for them.
117 episodes in, and he still hasn't gotten that right.
All right. Here are the 4 names. Ball Grabber, Lady Killer, Eyelash Ninja, and Mumble Man. Who are the cast members that match this?
You son of a bitch.
Ball Grabber, Lady Killer, Eyelash Ninja, and Mumble Man.
All right, cast members, all 4 cast members are in the studio. So all of us very excited to hear.
What were they again?
Ball Grabber, Lady Killer, Eyelash Ninja, and Mumble Man.
Now, are you going act from references from the show, right? Like
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Read my mind. Actually, 2 of these could be interchangeable.
All right. Well, we're almost done with this. So, guys, let's go to your answers. Here we go. Rada and James, what did you assign and to whom?
Okay. I said that you, sir, were the ball grabber.
That's me. I'm assuming.
I heard it said that you're a dick grabber. I presume that includes balls as well.
Yep. I am more of a ball grabber, but dick grabber Daniel Cotton would probably give me that award as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've said that Rich is a lady killer. I don't know if he...
Oh, thank you. That was unexpected.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's in a criminal sense. Eyelash Ninja must be Casey, because I know she likes to have false eyelashes and packs them and puts pictures of them up on Facebook. Okay. Which must leave Sean as Mumble Man, did you say?
Mumble Man.
All right, now let's go to Jared Spear.
So Mumble Man, I said Sean, and that's just because you guys gave him that shitty microphone a few weeks ago, which was hilarious. Jared, you're definitely the ball grabber, although stories tell it's more of a dick grabbing thing.
Right.
Eyelash Ninja's got to be Casey, and based on what Rich posted in the Penguin chat the other day, I would definitely say Lady Killer. Fingers crossed, Nige is using that advice well.
I'm assuming they both got it right.
They both got it right.
All right,
now Casey could be Lady Killer because she is a lady,
right?
And
she's a killer,
and she's a killer. And then I could be Eyelash Ninja because I have really long eyelashes.
Do you? Yeah. And great calves.
Yeah, and great calves.
I love that you get to assign these shits, like you fucker.
It's my question.
But I don't care. You know what? I think Ball Grabber would be a great superhero.
I think so.
I'm cool with it. Well, Jared Spear, unfortunately, you did not win. You lost by 1, but you still didn't win, did you? So you are a loser. But that's okay. It's fine. It's okay to be the loser. Rada and James, who has stayed up until 2:51 in the morning in the UK, continues to do this time after time and still doesn't know why he does it.
Never complains one single time.
Well, maybe a little.
Yeah.
I will say that today he was super smart. He texted me, I think like mid-morning here, just to go, hey, is the podcast happening today? Just basically so he could plan the rest of his night. So he planned a nap and a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Is there a hat?
Yeah, he's wearing a hat.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you so very much for doing what you do and for being a part of our show and for just being great friends. And Rodden, go get some sleep. Jared, you know what? Have a few more of them Yinglings write me a song about Rich being the lady killer, and we'll play it on our next bathroom break.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, guys. Y'all be safe out there, and talk to you soon.
All right, guys.
Later.
Cheers.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
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 Oh, dude, that is one gay-looking taser. Relax, we're on the same team. Hey, get up.
Now, Hit Girl, we always keep our backs where?
To the wall, Daddy, I know. It won't happen again.
Thank you.
No way on earth was I buying that this Katie girl who works at soup kitchens and befriends all the gay guys is dating this drug-dealing thug.
Nope.
Not in a million years.
No, but I think that's part of it, because I wonder what you guys thought about that,
Because
too.
he was expecting it just to be like some guy.
Yeah. I mean, and
it just didn't make sense. I was like,
none of it made any sense. Or that he gave her a black eye.
Yeah.
There's no way that would happen.
No, I mean, because those eyes are way too pretty to blacken.
You love those eyes.
Yeah, they're pretty good eyes.
More than you've ever loved eyes.
I don't know about that.
I think some of the other people have had 11
Oh.
eyes. Yeah, he even gave like what's her face from what's the bad surfer movie with Keanu Reeves?
She's got 11 eyes.
You gave her 11 eyes, and you
Penny?
said she like looked like a dude.
Yeah, she did.
Tease
Look like a
you.
dude.
Was
A 12-year-old
beautiful.
boy is what I said.
I just love that she just comes in and calls them cunts. I mean, like, I love when is it just me? I mean, you guys got to admit,
the people
like,
in UK are just like, meh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You need to get the fucking. You need to get fucking Chucky as a clip.
Yeah, people are. Oh, you're right, fucking Chucky. Because no, but people in the UK are like at least like, oh, she's called him a cunt. Then, well, at least she didn't call him a bitch. Because no one wants to be called a dog. No, they
'Cause
fucking
cunt's
hate that
not
shit.
as big of a deal there, right?
No, if you call somebody
Why?
a bitch there, they will string you up by the
I've
fucking
probably called
throat.
people bitch there, like
Right.
thinking it's funny.
Yeah, they'll just be like, cunt is completely acceptable. Now, he wakes up with Big Daddy and Hit Girl in his room, you know? And this is the first time we get to hear Nicolas Cage talk as a superhero.
Yes.
And it's fucking hilarious.
I think it's brilliant. I really do. I just think the pausing and all of that, like, I think he could have actually even done it more. It's definitely not overdone.
And he called him ass kick. Hello, ass kick.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's doing then.
He's doing a superhero voice where he's like,
He's doing a specific superhero.
I can't even begin to do this.
Yeah, it's all William Shatnery.
No, it's Adam West, Batman.
Oh, okay. So he's doing Adam West Batman.
It's almost
And he's dressed like
exactly
Batman.
Adam West. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's doing an impression of Adam
Awesome.
West.
Rest in peace, Mayor.
But
of,
only when he's dressed up in Two Strangers does he do the voice. He's
Right.
like disguising his voice. When he's not, when he's just talking to like the other cop friend, he doesn't
Right.
talk like that.
What do you mean?
When he's talking to his daughter, or when he's talking
Oh
to
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time we hear him talk like that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and so rest in peace, Mayor of Quahog. So, but then it's so great when he's like, well, how will I contact you? And she's like, call the mayor's office. They have a big light. They put it in the sky. And this little girl goes, it's in the shape of a big cock. I mean, like, her fucking lines are so badass. And then literally they go to like the next scene and it's them crushing a guy in a fucking car crusher.
Now, how do you feel about a girl who's a real, how old was she? 8 or 11 or something?
Well, she's 9th grade in high school because she started high school.
No, I mean in real life. How old is she, do you think? Does anyone know?
Like right now or then?
30.
Then.
She had to been like, I thought she was like 10 or 11.
To be honest, in my mind, she's 30 because I looked at a bunch of fake naked pictures of her earlier. And she is, there's no way anybody.
She's 21.
Anyone less than 30 could not have done half the shit I saw.
Was she covered?
It's
Her
no,
face was
no
covered?
fucking possible way. No,
She did
it was
Drew Barrymore?
It was not
Okay, so she was
covered.
born in 97. So
Oh,
she's only-
I saw
so she's-
87.
No, that's the other girl.
No, the other girl was 97. So she's 21 now, so I'm 28, so she's literally 7 years younger than me. When did this movie come out?
2012, right?
Oh, you're right. This isn't the girl we were talking about earlier.
2010.
2010, okay. So how old was she?
13.
Yeah, I guess she was like 13.
14.
So she did the movie.
She's 13.
Yes, but she probably
Okay.
filmed the movie at 11 or 12.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So how do you feel about a 12-year-old talking like this in real life? I mean, she's a real person.
Yeah.
And she's saying these lines.
Right. I think when kids say swear words when they're acting, I fucking love it because I think it's like
But she's a real person that has to then process this in her brain, in her 12-year-old brain.
Right.
I for sure knew all these words in my 12-year-old brain.
Yeah. The point is that we go back to when you were saying.
Okay, now
Hold on,
be the parent of
but
this 12-year-old.
But the point is, you're going back to like, would you rather like someone like this be walking around or someone who's a millennial and whatever?
I'd rather have someone that understands gun safety than
Jesus
than
Christ.
fucking says cocksucker. What? What?
That's great.
I'd rather have the
I
kid
love
that,
it.
that knows gun safety than walks around saying cocksucker.
Well, she's both of them. And she didn't say cocksucker. She said giant cock.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She is both
I
of them.
retract everything.
So you're right. So split it down
I
the
know.
middle.
We've got a 12-year-old, and he definitely fully understands a lot of curse words.
But you're not going around say cocksucker. Repeat the line. You didn't do it right. Let's say it again. I'm just saying that doesn't bother you at all.
If he was in a movie like this, would you let him say cocksucker?
100%.
I wouldn't let him
would
be in a
too.
movie like
Totally.
this.
Dude, I would let him do.
I would not let him be in a movie.
In
like
certain situations,
Yeah, this she's
it's
a professional.
okay it's okay to let kids do. I mean, like, dude, he hears me say shit. He knows when to say shit. Like, you know what? If me and him were fishing, and he pulled in a fish and tried to get the fish off and hooked his finger, and he said, "Fuck," I'd be like, well, probably not the choice of words I'd rather you say, but let's get that hook out of your finger.
And then later he'd tell me about it, and you'd think it was fucking hilarious, but you wouldn't tell him that.
Yeah, 100%.
that is different.
Okay.
Than telling your kid to say cocks and cunts.
Who told a kid to say cocks and cunts?
She's in the movie.
She
has a line in the movie.
Isn't this the person that you want to?
She's an actress.
What are you doing?
This is an
Hold on,
actress.
what are you
You're
what
an
are you
actress's
She's
parent.
a professional.
You just tried to replace everybody
She's
in
12.
life with this girl.
What are you talking about?
You literally just tried to.
I'm asking you a specific question.
Jesus Christ!
Can you
Rich.
not answer the specific question?
What's the specific question?
The specific question is, how do you feel about your kid
Not
in a
bothered.
movie saying cocks and cunts?
Not bothered at all.
If she's an
Okay.
actress,
yes,
same. Exactly the same way that I would feel about my wife being in a movie if she had to make out with a dude or act like she was having sex with a dude. I'd be fine with it. She's acting.
What dude?
Yeah, but I mean, listen to me.
It would be except. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Listen,
Chris Hemsworth.
I was married before. We all know how
Chris
that
Hemsworth's
worked
not
out.
actually up on my top of my list at all. It's just a random one that just sounds good. Like, you know,
Why not? Why isn't he?
don't
What's
know.
wrong with him?
I'm
a
not
little.
sure.
I'm a little upset now.
nothing's wrong
He's
with
on
him.
the top of my list.
He's not on my list.
And if I had sex with him, I'd be gay.
Who is this? I missed. Who?
And there's
Chris
nothing wrong
Hemsworth,
with that.
Thor.
Oh,
Don't go to.
okay.
Oh, did you watch the TV? The new superhero guy? How cool was that?
What?
Hey, look. Oh, could you turn it up, please? Check this out.
As kick-ass, but it seems that far from being put off, this individual, who calls himself Red Mist, has decided to take crime fighting to a new level, as his actions last night proved. Red Mist, how do you see it?
Well, I guess folks have just had enough of living in fear, you know, and Kick-Ass really proved that one individual can make a difference. So if anyone out there needs help, I'll be fighting crime 25/8, and I'm just one click away. Redmist.org.
Dan Durang.
Can we turn that off now? What's so special about that guy?
He caught like a drug dealer, some most wanted guy. You saw him bringing out like a ton of stuff.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, he's got a way better costume than Kick-Ass, too. He's got a cape. Yeah, capes rock.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the cape. He looks good.
What, better than Kick-Ass?
I mean, they're both kind of hot. I just think Red Mist has a better body. Don't you think, Dave?
No, not even close.
Yeah. And in fact, like, when the fuck did McLovin become a surfer? Like all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, yo, dude, so we just rolled in, like, say some fucking
Oh my
people,
god, that
yo,
scene
yo."
was so good. Him doing that was.
Oh,
it's so good.
Also, capes aren't a good idea. We learned that from The Incredibles.
really?
Mhm.
By the way, new Incredibles movie this summer.
They
we
had
should
like
think
a
about
whole
what we're
thing
going to
for
do.
why they got rid of
We're
capes.
doing it.
And
We're
they had
doing
like,
Incredibles.
All right, good.
I think it's on the schedule.
Good, yeah. So new Incredibles movie
Think
coming
so.
out. Yeah, it'll be fun. That movie came out around the same time as Emma was the same age as the daughter, and Jack was the same age as the oldest son. And so me and the ex and the two kids all went as the Incredibles or whatever. So
I don't want to be a jerk, but wasn't the daughter like 16?
no, I mean she's not. She's like a young teen. I mean, like no
Young teen. She was a young teen.
Yeah, because nobody's. And then Flash is like a baby, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dash is
Dash. That's
Dash is a
no Dash.
And then
That's
there's the little baby is
Jack.
Jack.
That's Jack. That's right.
Yeah.
So anyway, that'll be a great follow up. I'm glad we're doing that.
Yeah.
That was you, Rich. So we have the meeting in the alley now. Like they got to get the superheroes together, right? And the fucking best part of the setup to this is the Red Mist guy, McLovin. Can I just call him McLovin from now on?
You can.
McLovin jumps off a dumpster and he's like, "Ow!" He's like, fucking hurts his ankle, just like getting off
Yeah.
the
Oh,
dumpster.
fuck.
It's like, oh shit, you know. And he's like, "Are you okay?" You know. And I think that's setting it up for, hey, maybe he's not a superhero either, right? The Mistmobile, obviously a badass car. We take this ride. Here's what I wonder. Why do they think that when you put someone in the passenger seat of the car in a movie, they need to be so surprised at the surroundings that they're driving by that they literally see every single fucking day? Like, this guy in this movie he's like in Wonderland, just looking around like, I can't fucking believe what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, like his first time in Times
exactly.
Square.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, and you can even while he's talking, he's like, I can't even hear you talking right now because I can't believe this. And now the music comes on, I'm like, holy shit, I'm in fucking, this is fucking
But that's so funny, that
right
song.
here.
It was that freaking Gnarls
really good
Barkley song.
Can make me crazy.
That was last week.
Charles Barkley.
Good
Oh,
one.
my bad.
Yep, there he is. Hey, Rich, thanks for getting off your phone and coming back to the show. All right, so the lumberyard is on fire, and the bad guy just leaves knowing. Okay, so the lumberyard's on fire. The head guy pulls up. The fucking lumberyard's on fire. He knows his child is in there because the car is right across the street, and he just tells the car to drive away. You know what? Fuck this guy, and fuck the Kingsman. I don't give a shit anymore about any of you. How genius, though, is it that he knows to grab the teddy bear, and we're like, why the fuck did you grab the teddy bear?
Yeah, that was
Is that
weird.
his childhood lumberyard teddy bear?
But when he walked in that room or whatever, and did you ask me or whatever, or did I just say it? I go, nanny cam. I was like, holy shit, nanny cam. That's what it's gonna be, and that's exactly what it was.
Well, it's because he told him, he goes, you just need to watch this. And he's holding the bear out, and the dad goes, what does it do?
Yeah,
and that's when you yelled.
Is he gonna take a shit in your hand?
So why was the nanny cam in there?
Because he put it there. Because he wanted
He thought it would be cool to have footage of them because
the
he didn't
unmasking
know,
of Kick-Ass.
Right.
Exactly, which leads into obviously foreshadowing to what's going to happen the next place. So we get to see on the nanny cam Big Daddy come in, torch the whole place, and here we go.
I'm Kick-Ass. You mail me? Please. Oh, fuck! Kenny, I'm not. Get out of my house! I'm not gonna hurt you, all right? Oh, no, it's me, all right? So, I was only trying to surprise you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you just as Kick-Ass?
Because I am Kick-Ass.
What are you talking about?
And I'm also not gay.
Fuck!
And I'm an idiot and a shit friend. I lied to you. I know. And if
Oh my god!
I know. If it makes you feel any better, I don't think you can hate me anymore right now. I hate myself. Please, look, I'm really, really sorry. I've never met anyone who's as beautiful and as kind and lovely as you.
Boom, better.
Okay. Everyone knows that the trope in Hollywood movies is that he's lying, she finds out he's lying, and then she hates him for the rest of the movie until the ending, right?
Right. They figure it out.
I love that they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because every movie does that.
Exactly.
And I
Yeah, it
love
wasn't
that-
the like, I don't care, I just can't right now, get
Right.
away from me. Like, she's just like,
Right, yeah. It was just
all
like,
right.
well, that sucks, but, well, fuck, I did was all.
Because
Isn't probably more how it would go in
Isn't
real
this
life.
more real life? That's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. And I think about that all the time. It's just like, hey, you know what? Like, I realize we spent a lot of time together, and I'm sorry I saw you naked. I'm not gay. You wish I wasn't gay.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
Most of the dramatic, especially like, text message era, like most of the dramatic movie incidents like that were just like, I don't know, I just think I need space. Like, that space is going to last 20 minutes before you
Yeah.
get that first text message. And by the next day, you're going to see that person face to face.
There is no space.
There's no space
Not
ever.
Ever anymore.
No.
No.
That's why I don't even think arguments are even a thing in movies anymore. It's fucking crazy. It's weird even to see now. Like arguments should be instantaneous. Like, hey, fuck you. Well, fuck you too. And that you're both in cars going opposite direction. Okay, let's say two trains. Both of them leave the station. One of them is going.
Is this a math?
Yeah, this is a math thing.
This is math.
And
Oh, I'm having a full panic attack right
And
now.
two
I'm
of
like,
them-
oh, God.
Everybody's in an argument.
Is there any geometry?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
There's a fucking
Totally.
there's a railroad triangle in the middle of this motherfucker, and you guys got to figure out how to make that turn. No, but yeah, it's gosh, it's so funny. I realize I say this all the time on this podcast because I really do think that we could have called this podcast movies, classic movies would not exist with cell phones.
Right. So,
cell phones killed movies, right? I mean, because everything's unbelievable. Because we never. It's like someone's missing. Shit, call them. And if they're not answering.
Have you checked your Find My Friends app?
Yeah, trace that. Okay, you know what? See where the last tower they pinged from. Or whatever. Everything's instantaneous.
Yeah.
Like honestly, today I was going to get us lunch. True story. And I left Casey, and she was on her phone. And I said, I'm going to go get lunch. I'll be right back. So during this mission, right when I get to where I'm going, I go, what do you want to drink? She doesn't answer back. Right? So I go, I go ahead and I get whatever I'm going to get for her or whatever. And I go, here. And then I just text back and I go, here's what you're getting to drink. And then she texts back, that's fine. So I text back, where are you?
You said, where do you go when I text you? You are literally always on your phone until I text. Cry face, cry face, cry face, cry face, cry face.
Right. And
cry laugh, by the way.
Right. And so she doesn't answer back. And I
know why? I actually read that one and I was like, fuck you.
Then I got, because I got home. She's on her fucking phone.
No, I read that text message. I was just insulted. Also, we've been together for like 6 years.
Insulted by the truth
Bring me a
of it.
drink. It's fine. I don't ever ask you what you want to drink. Just bring me a drink.
Okay.
You were being nice, Jerry.
He was being sassy. You were being sassy.
But no, it does come up a lot, and I don't want to make it a thing.
Your sassiness, or
no, but like if I go take the kids to school or whatever, and I'm coming back home. It's a bit of a commute, and
it is.
But she's up every day.
But I get up, I take Everett to school, and then I go to like my trainer sometimes, and you'll text me in the middle of that.
Okay.
But it's the same days every week.
You're right. Yeah. So that story doesn't make as much sense anymore.
Well, just because we don't.
Also, you get on to Rich all the time for his phone too. So who's really having the problem here?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
What?
So this
look at Rich.
This movie is
like, can we keep this going?
This movie is based
Sorry,
on.
guys.
That's right. This movie's based on a comic book, a real comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And in the comic book, she does hate him for lying, and she sends him pics of her blowing some other jock.
Jesus Christ.
And they never get back together.
What? Are you serious?
That's what they said.
Yeah, that would not be as good of a movie.
You don't think that's just a joke?
So, because to me, here's what I wrote. I saw this happen. He's going out the window, or whatever. And then the next thing you know, he's got his hands on her tits. I just wrote, well, that all worked out.
Oh, when they were sitting on the bed and they made up, right before he puts her hands on her tits, I go, God, just put your hands on her tits.
Right.
And he did. And I was like, yes.
The only thing I was like,
did you instantly go, tune in Tokyo?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
the only thing I thought was stupid was, okay, she sprayed him in the eyes with the hairspray. She went and got the tennis racket. She beat him up. He's already on the floor covering his eyes. She runs. She's not even 5 feet. She's 1 foot from her door, and she goes to get a baseball bat and go back for more. No, you just run out your door down to your parents when the intruder's in there.
Yeah. Also, 2 things on that attack. 1, he didn't put his hands over his eyes. He just put his hands up, and the hairspray went into his eyes. Secondly, that tennis racket actually wouldn't hurt that bad being hit like that, unless
Especially 'cause it's made of rubber.
If she turns it sideways, that shit would hurt. So really, he's not even injured at that point.
No, but the eye thing would hurt.
No, he could have put his hands over his eyes. He
I
put
sprayed
his
it in my
hands
eyes
up.
every morning.
But there wasn't enough time.
It looked like me going, hey! That's what it looked like. Hey!
Yeah, but she should have just gone out of the door.
You're right.
She should have had that confrontation with him, with her parents, being like, who the fuck's up here?
And what's up with her parents not coming to check out what all that ruckus was?
We have to understand.
I listened to a lot of death metal whenever I was her age. Maybe they just didn't know what was going on.
We have to understand that parents never know when the boy is in the room, which is why my daughter's window is unpenetrable.
And on the second floor.
Exactly.
As is our
in the
daughter.
back.
They could scale up it. She could drop a ladder out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Yant.
That one will sink in later, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy that one in the car, guys. Seriously.
Well, here you are, and red mist, too. Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir.
Please, come in.
After you.
Hit girl. Manners, honey.
Hi, I'm Hit Girl.
He's with me, he's okay.
Shut the fuck up, kid. Your daddy's the boss. You go home.
Shit, no, he's fine. He's with me. Let him go. Out of here. Get the fuck out.
Hot damn. I always wanted one of these.
Seriously gonna take that?
Yes. Come on, sweet
God.
And thus begins the bazooka.
You still think they probably would have cleared the room a little more with all those weapons?
You would think so.
Did you hear the Adam West in it that time?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No, I knew what you meant once you said it, but-
yeah, but I actually also, Casey said the William Shatner, and I thought that was a pretty good reference as well.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe more William Shatner.
No,
than
definitely Adam West, but
Well, yeah, and it's funny because he's dressed like
Shatner's
Batman.
like way over it. I never noticed that Adam West and Shatner have that same cadence.
Yeah, me either.
And I wonder if Shatner got that from him or something. Because that was first, right?
Aren't they around the same
Not
time?
the same age. Shit,
Yeah.
Shatner's
I'm like, don't look at me.
80.
I only
Maybe they
know
went to
William.
the
I only know William
84,
Shatner from Fresh
85.
Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I mean?
Maybe they went to the same acting school.
You only know Adam West from Family Guy?
100%.
Yeah.
That's
my girl.
funny.
Love that.
Did you jump when he shot her?
No, you keep asking me if I jumped. I don't jump. I cry.
I'm going to probably keep asking you.
I don't think he means jumped. I think he means like, did you think that like she was killed?
I actually meant jumped.
You probably didn't after the
I didn't
first
mean
scene.
like white
no,
man jump.
I didn't
meant,
jump.
like,
I did not
jump
jump. I don't jump. I cry. Like I don't flinch.
Did you cry?
All day
No,
long.
I did. Did I cry in this movie? No, I don't think I did.
No.
There's no real reason
Please
to cry.
say you didn't.
And also, I didn't cry in college when I blew the guy in the car next to the two girls eating each other out.
He cried because he didn't ask for it.
You missed a lot.
Oh yeah, you missed a lot of shit.
And then he left.
We'll
and he just
explain
knew he
later.
was gay forever.
Don't dive in too much,
Just-
John.
Yeah, listen to the show.
You're getting the wheels rolling over here, brother.
He wants me to blow him in a car.
I
It's
know
super
it. I knew
weird.
it.
It's
Oh, no, not
super
me.
weird. Oh, okay, sorry.
No.
Okay, then now it's getting crazy.
Who lost the pool? Who lost the bets?
So breaking news comes up, and shit, what's happening? I mean, they're gonna fucking unmask Kick-Ass.
Right.
Which, by the way, how terrible and also at the same time awesome is that for a superhero name?
Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And
also awesome.
Okay.
Right? I think it's terrible and awesome at the same time.
I don't know. This is what kills me, and I hate when movies and TV shows do this. The website that instantly goes everywhere. If we knew how to make a website that everyone instantly all sees,
Right.
we'd all be billionaires.
Yeah, but this is back in the day where
This has never been a thing.
correct.
Okay.
So they were doing it as if like this is a thing. It's kind of one of those.
Well, there was the countdown first.
I know,
So they
but-
pretty much went on the news channels and said, "Hey, there's a countdown. This is happening
To
at this
do
time."
this, and then the TV started
go to
covering
this
it.
website.
Go make a website right now and put a countdown on it, and then say, "I'm going to murder someone at the end of this countdown." You may get 100 people, maybe.
That's not the point, though.
That
the point
is
is that
definitely
he's
not
already
the point.
well
And
followed.
that's if you promote it heavily.
They put it on his website.
The point was that he was already this viral sensation that people were following around the city and stuff. They didn't say it was like worldwide. It was at least just citywide.
Hold on.
So
hold on. Take out all computer knowledge. Okay, there's
Yeah.
no computer knowledge. Also, take out
All millennials that can't drive.
All millennials that can't drive, and also any sort of thing that you would ever factor in as far as
Right.
computers
and
go.
increased avocado.
and then
sales.
see, doesn't it make sense?
So what you're telling me is that they kidnapped him and then hacked into his website? Like, how did they get access to his website?
Dude, he's doing it on fucking MySpace.
So they hacked into MySpace now.
MySpace.
You can't hack into MySpace.
Hey,
can you
gun
not-
your face. What's your MySpace password?
I
I don't
have
know. We
had
don't know
my-
what happened in the middle.
I have had my Facebook hacked into 10 fucking times.
By these guys?
Are you kidding? No.
They can't even tell if it's Batman or not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's silly. I
Moving
hate
on.
it.
You hate this part, or you hate the movie?
I hate that trope of the website that everybody in the entire city is watching at the same time.
How is it not how is it not a thing that you would believe that could happen? Like
It can happen.
How?
Because you couldn't do that.
You
just can't
can.
do it. No, you can't.
Why? We all watched the fucking Grease thing on TV with that shitty dancer girl.
OJ
with the-
fucking get chased in the goddamn fucking Bronco.
That's on
every
news. The
well.
white one.
This was on the news.
That was on the website. The news was
The news was live broadcasting it, and then people went to the website after the news stopped broadcasting it.
On which thing?
That's why whenever they said we can't show this anymore because of the content, what do? They all ran to their computers, which is exactly what would happen now.
Which is
during
exactly
an OG
what-
thing back in the day if they had had that.
It actually also happened during the hanging of Saddam Hussein. Yep. And I fucking went and watched it on the goddamn internet, and you could still see it today.
Yeah, I watched it on the internet.
Same exact thing. Same exact fucking
same
thing.
exact
Here's the thing. This
But they
is a
were-
movie.
they were watching the news.
Like the little girl can go in and kill a bunch of
It doesn't
fucking
mean
gangsters.
that I can't not like a trope that a movie does.
But Jesus Christ, what
But it
is
does
It's
make
something
sense.
that they all do. It's like, oh, there's a website, and then like the entire city's watching the same website. It
Because
just doesn't
they
happen.
were watching the news. They
So-
literally had newscasters showing it. They were all watching the televisions.
So they beat the shit out of these fuckers. I mean, literally, like, it's sort of uncomfortable
It
beating.
was uncomfortable.
It actually, I kept thinking, okay, she's gonna come in. She's gonna come in. They start with brass knuckles, and then they fucking go to these fucking sticks, and then baseball bats. I mean, they are hitting these fuckers, and it's. I keep thinking she's gonna come in. She's gonna come in because I know she's not dead.
And then you start losing hope.
We have the bulletproof vest. I know she's coming at the end of the day.
Well, yeah.
And I love the idea that they give you that, you know what, she may not come in.
Even with my metal plates and my fucked up nerve endings, I gotta tell you, that hurt.
The kerosene, yes, the silent killer.
But not half as much as the idea of leaving everything behind. Katie, my dad, Todd and Marty, and all the things I'd never do. Like learn to drive, or see what me and Katie's kids would look like, or find out what happened on Lost. And if you're reassuring yourself that I'm gonna make it through this since I'm talking to you now, quit being such a smartass. Hell, dude, you never seen Sin City, Sunset Boulevard, American Beauty?
And this, for all you cavemen out there, is Maya.
Yeah, nobody's calling 911, even like just to try to figure it out. Like she's just looking all sad.
Yeah, this is fire. Fire's our friend. And he just, it's so stupid. It's like he's trying to do like a whole bit in front of the camera. Who gives a shit?
I also like how they.
P.S. They were about to burn him and not unmask him. You forgot to take his mask off.
I like that they made a whole logo for this and put that on his website as well.
I think
Kick
They
ass
have
unmasked.
to have a guy.
Yeah, I'm sure
They
they
have
have.
a-
They have a
I
I
white
will
guy.
say, like, on a, I would say a rich level of controversial questions, but maybe not that level. But, like, okay, so this was how long ago? 10 years? No, more than that.
8 years.
It was only 8 years? Okay.
10.
So this movie, like this scene right here,
Mm-hmm.
is clearly super, super reminiscent of the beheading videos that went around, right? With the guys
Yeah.
in the mask standing behind them and all that
Yep.
stuff. I don't think that would fly right now. I think people would be pissed off and throwing fits and mad that Peter Rabbit fucking was allergic to blueberries because it makes everybody, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you could do this right now in a movie. I really don't.
Who are those people? How do we categorize those people that complain about that stuff?
They're not millennials.
Oh, they're not millennials.
No, they're just fucking annoying old people that are
That can't drive.
a little too easily offended. But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think they could do the scene now and people not be outraged
Yeah, I
because
don't know.
everyone's just so outraged. Like
Yeah,
right
I
now
haven't
about
thought
everything.
about it, but I'm not sure.
So he's like, fire's our friend. Fire's our friend. It's super weird.
It's super weird.
And then and he just goes, time to die. And the lights go out. And of course, here she comes, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this insane battle scene. And Casey said it. And as I was watching a couple of these battle scenes, I'm just like, these are pretty amazing. Like the battle scenes are so good, like Matrix level.
I love that
she's a little kid.
I love that he was burning alive and yelling like strategic,
telling her what to do,
strategy tips for how to not get killed and stuff.
Yeah, telling her what to do.
It was really good, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it through this scene and then the one actually in the building. I was just like, this is like
the one in the building is where you said it.
These
like
are the
going
most
down that hall,
amazing action scenes I think like
it was
most
good.
recently ever made, and it's just this 10-year-old little fucking kid doing it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then there she is in front of the camera. She says, "Show's over, motherfuckers."
I'm so proud of you, Gammy Troll. Are you okay?
Getting shot at it hurt a lot more than when you did it.
That's because I used low velocity rounds, child.
You're the kindest daddy in the whole world.
No, I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. I love you too, Daddy. You sleep tight.
Silence of the Lambs.
I think that was survivable.
Well, he burned the whole lower part of his body.
Yeah, but my singer blew himself up, and he burned third-degree burns.
Your
like
singer?
50%. My old singer from my old band.
Okay.
50% of it, he blew himself up in his auto body shop. They had the propane leaking.
Right.
And he smelt it, and he was like, "Get out!" And it blew up before he could get out. Everybody else got out but him. Blew the whole top off of the shop, and it flew and flipped upside down because it was one of those prefab buildings.
Metal building.
Blew the whole top off, fell upside down on the parking lot.
Jesus.
And he was inside. 50% of his body's burned, and he's fine. I mean, he's burned, but
also
he had cancer because of it too. But he's
this
fine.
guy fucking had a Batman suit.
Well, he just got the shit beat out of him. He freaking...
I know, but like again, he's still got the suit on. Did they take the suit off?
But he burned for like a long time.
Yeah, which is like Kevlar and stuff, right?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what bulletproof shit is.
I think Batman is burn proof.
Yeah. And after the Deadpool movie, I think you're even fine with the ladies when you're burned now. Like, I don't think it's like, hey.
I mean, people fucking
you're
slip
like
in the
Deadpool.
shower and die. We don't know what happened. It's fine.
What'd you say?
I said people like slip in the shower and die. Who knows? He just had the shit kicked out of him.
It's very
burned
true.
for a few minutes.
That is very true. You never know. So she's just like
people drowned in the tub too.
I think one of the greatest touches of like them
never
just
drowned
leaving
once.
the scene is just the fact that she's driving. There's like, hey, there's a little kid driving a car.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what are you gonna do? She's like, well, I have $3 million in a suitcase.
Would you rather have a girl her age driving cars safely than I'm just
millennials?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Right, got it.
Illegally driving a vehicle.
God, I wish I had a son like him. Time for a family reunion.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Not quite sure that's how that works.
Well, it was kind of at close quarters.
You okay? Thought I would encounter way more bazookas as an adult than I actually did.
I know. As a kid, you think you're gonna just have bazookas.
There's just
all
gonna be
the time.
bazookas everywhere.
Dude,
Like, I just knew there were gonna be bazookas
when we
everywhere.
were kids, we just had army men, and like there was like the guy that's holding the M16, and then there's like all these dudes like talking on walkie talkies and shit. All you wanted was the bazooka guy.
There was a
Like,
bazooka
that's
army
it.
guy?
Oh, there's a fucking bazooka army guy.
I just remember
and
talking
he's the
about
best army
bazookas
guy of
all
all
the
time. Oh my god,
Bazooka- bazookas, quicksand,
they're all green.
mirages.
And we melted them all in the fireplace.
But what if you had 50 people with new bazooka safety that lived in your neighborhood? That's all I'm saying.
Do I want 50 bazookas, safety people, or 50 millennials?
You're right.
It's millennials.
Do they know magic tricks?
Yes.
I'm going to take the millennials then. I love magic. I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't think it is going to push him out the window and then blow up over the street. I think it will either go through him.
Through him, yeah, probably.
Or just obliterate him and blow up right there.
Well, it wouldn't blow up right there,
You don't
right?
think so?
So it's
Why wouldn't he just keep her and
It's
train
not
her?
timed.
Train her as his
Bazookas
own
aren't
little like
timed.
robot. You
well,
know what
but
I mean?
it's also not like
impact.
it's not impact though. I don't think.
I'm pretty sure it's impact. Bazookas, impact.
I only know about rocket launchers.
Oh,
Yep, that's right. Well, see, I'm more of a pirate guy. I thought
I'm
it was
like a potato
cannon.
gun person.
Right. None of us have any
Those are
insight on
impact
this.
as well.
Actually, I know I'm drawing this on a little bit longer than y'all wanted to. Anyways. So one of the
please ask a question about earlier in the podcast.
Jesus,
so one of the
please
first times I met Jarrett, he goes, I've been trained by Navy SEALs. I've been trained by Green Berets. You should be happy that I'm your neighbor. So if we ever have a problem, I know what to do.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's true that he said that. It's not true what he said.
No. Do I know what to do if a terrorist attack happens?
Yes.
100%. Yeah, I
Call
do
the
know.
CIA guy that lives down the street.
We don't have a CIA guy. We have
that's
Secret
right.
I thought we
Service.
did.
No,
Secret
sorry.
Service.
No.
We have Secret
We
Service.
don't even
and a
have
couple.
that. I think we just have John next door.
Let's all be honest. We're all gonna call freaking Rob.
Hell yeah, we're gonna
We're
call
calling the fucking Marine.
Yeah, we're
down the
calling
street.
Rob,
This
yes.
fucking.
I will say the only
Yes.
like the most badass I've ever felt in my life was like a non-issue. Our whole street flooded and everyone was in boots, and I went and like helped Rob and his wife like unplug the storm drains to fucking
Yeah,
get
that
our.
was pretty
Let
cool.
the
And I'm
water
just
go.
like, there should be music playing, patriotic music. I'm just marching by them, and anyway.
Well, but
an American,
Yeah.
at least I know I'm free.
Yeah, all that.
Lee Greenlee, right?
But
Something
yes,
like
I
that?
have.
Yeah,
I actually do
something.
know what to do in a terrorist attack. I
Because
did
you
have to-
told me when you had to go on those aircraft carriers
when
and
you-
all that kind of stuff.
You have to be
In
a certain level
Afghanistan, you
to
had to
go
know
to
how
a,
to do it.
to
right?
go to certain places. You do have to be. This is not like fucking water karate, by the way. Rich is over there taking the piss because you can't get anything past him. But I did. We all had to. All of us had to go through. Like it was some training and shit. Some stuff we can't talk about.
Mindy moved in with Marcus, and he enrolled her at my school.
Bye.
Good luck.
First school she'd ever been to, on the promise that I'd look out for her.
Hey.
Not that she needed me to.
Hey, new kid.
Hi.
Lunch money. Now.
Kick-Ass was gone, but not forgotten. And my world was much safer with all the new superheroes. They said I was their inspiration, but all I did was make a door into a world I dreamed about since I was a little kid.
A world full of superheroes, huh? As a great man once said, where do they get a load of me? Alrighty then.
I love that they keep him so awkward.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's
Kick-Ass 2 was pretty good too, and there's like tons of
Well,
more
Jim
heroes
Carrey's in
and
it.
and villains.
But
in
this
there.
one got like 70 something on Rotten Tomatoes. That other one only got like 30 something.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as this one, but it's still greatness with all this. The same reason we like this movie,
Right.
It's still in that movie too.
yeah. I
Except for
really
Jim
liked
Carrey,
this a
but
lot. My
Jim
first
Carrey's terrible.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So
Oh, you thought it was terrible?
I just hate him. I just
Yeah,
can't
it's
stand
not.
him.
That's not fair. Like,
it's my first time to see it, and I really liked this movie a lot. I thought it was really fun and unexpected at a lot of turns, and had a great time. Had a great time with you guys tonight.
Sounds
man.
sarcastic.
I'm not really sure how I feel about tonight. I'll be honest. I'm not mad.
it's always these nights though that get edited. And he's like,
It's
it
awesome.
turned out really awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's what Rich
But
says.
we can't be friends anymore.
No, Rich. Rich says that. I don't listen to these.
I was saying, Rich.
Yeah. He's
Oh, okay.
Not
that's
you.
fine.
I
Yeah.
didn't tell him you don't.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. No, actually, I made the mistake of telling Casey earlier this week that you and I, Rich, were like on a fucking roll. I was just like, dude, we're on fire.
Yep.
We can't be. And you're on your
She
computer.
wouldn't let that last.
You're on your computer
What did I
right
do?
now, dude. He is on his computer right now doing shit.
I'm
like
updating your thing so you know there's a mailbag.
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, it's not my fault.
All right.
You
well,
got in your own heads, guys.
Anyway, no, I'm not in my head. I fucking love this guy. And
he's just giving head.
And he's only...
One time in college, next to a car. I actually did not do that, but I did once have a colonel from the
Oh,
army.
I knew you were going to say this.
Confess it to me after doing a bunch of like
And
gay
he said,
bashing.
he did. He was always gay bashing
He gay
all day
bashed
long.
and gay bashed and gay bashed, and then he got really drunk and was just like.
And Jared just pushed at him.
Well, and I just kept pushing. I was just like,
all dudes do gay
dude,
stuff.
we all do gay shit. 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 He, was like,
he started crying.
And he started crying and told me that he blew a guy.
Oh my
God!
And not when he was like, I mean, when he was like 17 or 18, like not
Is
like
he gay?
No.
No, he's married with a couple of kids, and that's fine.
So he's not gay yet.
No, shit
He's
happens.
like fucking 55.
I
or
don't know.
something.
I don't feel like we can hold that standard to girls, and I love when girls eat each other out. So, guys, get out there and just blow each
Well.
other. Who gives a fuck? All right. Hey, thanks for sharing.
I would
Barry
agree.
Ferguson, Jake Bradford, Joey Bishop, Kristen Edwards, Simon Rogers, Jay Burdett, and Chris Pulse. If you want to hear your name at the end of this fucking kind of bullshit, why don't you share the podcast too?
He's done.
Give us $1.
He quits.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
That was
John Gickler writes, the announcement of Will leaving the show last week felt like I got kicked in the groin.
Aw.
I wish, actually, he said balls, but I was going to put it on last week, but then you skipped it, so I had changed it to groin because it was a PG show, so he really said balls. I wish I had the opportunity to thank him for entertaining me, for coining the term / band name, the Gickler sausage, for educating me on topics like animals and science, but most of all, thank him for making me laugh. He will be missed.
No.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we're going to miss.
Why will he be missed, Jarrett?
What's that?
Why will he be missed?
Because he quit the podcast.
Right.
Yeah. So,
It's so hard to figure out.
Oh, Jesus.
So Will,
Was this copyrighted?
there's no possible
On
way.
yourself.
God damn it! Why do you do that all the time? Who gives? Why don't you just deal with it after?
Okay.
I know, but why can't I just? I don't know how any of this works. I'm over here just doing a fucking show. I honestly don't know. Like, is that gonna flag something? I don't know. Shall I play something else? You say flag me. Okay, so here we go.
What?
There you go.
Yeah, so Will quitting the show was quite a surprise. And
what?
We thought it was a really big surprise. It caught us off guard. And here's the thing, he's doing just fine. I talked to him earlier today, and he was worried about the hailstorm that hit his house. And I let him know that everything was fine as far as that I could see, but his cars were gone, or they were in the garage. He goes, well, I'm in Frisco. And I go, well, I'm not. He goes, well, can you see everything in my house? I go, yeah. And I go, everything seems fine. And that's the end of that story. So Will is fine, and thank you very much, John Gickler, for your email.
And the sausage was delicious.
And the sausage was delicious.
And more.
That fucking shit that you sent us to drink was crazy.
It was good.
Send us more of that too.
I like you more than a friend.
But also, see you down the road.